What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I'm back for another little Q&A night. So when I sent the link to some friends if they would like to join for tonight, because I don't have anything else better to do. So because I already see we got one person in the chat. My good pal Jennifer. What's going on, my friend? Says, hey Luke, hope you're having a good night. The same for you, my friend. Thank you very much. So, yep. Just kind of a uneventful day. But, you know, it is what it is. But I can say, though, that tomorrow, I'm actually receiving a movie in the mail tomorrow from Best Buy that I ordered. And you guys will see that on my my Instagram page tomorrow. So I will be posting that. I'm very excited to have. I'm very excited to add that to the collection. So, and movies and trains. It's all good, man. I mean, we all have lives, but you know. Excuse me. So yeah, I'm just waiting for some of my friends to because again, I invited some friends to the stream, so if they wanted to join and chat in, you know, they will click on that link and join in. Yeah, he already knows. He already knows what the movie is, and I'm going to be getting in the mail tomorrow. It was supposed to arrive today, like it was like about a day early or so. Wait, yes, a day. It was supposed to arrive in a day early, but it arrived at a post office like about in a town that's like about half an hour away or so from my house. I don't remember exactly because I haven't been to that town in a very long time. So, all right. Hold on just one sec, guys. I know my mic is still on, but there we go. Now we're looking all set. So I to do something here really quick. But Nick Gers Studios. What is going on, Nick? Thank you for stopping by here today. So yeah, once again, I invited some friends tonight, so excuse me, guys. Someone kind of, while I was taking a drink, something kind of tickled my throat, so it's whatever. So, but how was your guys' day today? Again, had a pretty uneventful day. I just had to get some stuff done around the house like I usually do. So, yep. So yeah, guys. And yeah, because yesterday I was really busy yesterday, so I did and also yesterday was also Super Bowl Sunday. And if you guys are wondering if I did watch the Super Bowl, my answer, no, I did not. I don't give two craps about the Super Bowl. Honestly, I really don't care. The only thing I care about is the trailers that are being the trailers that are being released. So, and I watched one of them last night when they were uploaded to YouTube. I watched the Super Mario Brothers plumbing commercial that was for the Super Bowl, and I loved it. Like, I'm kind of hoping they have that in the movie, like, because I saw this video earlier today where someone posted that they hope that this is how the Super Mario Bros. Movie would open. So they took that clip from the trailer where Bowser kind of blows down the Penguin Kingdom with fire breath. He finds the Power Star and it's, I finally found it. Now who's gonna stop me? And then it cuts to that, and then the da 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 da, and then it cuts to that plumbing commercial. And to be honest, if it opens up like that, I'm all for it, man. Because it's a pretty good edit, though. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, so yeah, I'm really excited. But again, if you guys are not following me, you guys might know that I pointed this out multiple times that the Super Mario Brothers movie is my most anticipated movie of 2023. Like, you guys do not know how excited I am. I am a Mario fanatic, so it's no surprise. A lot of people are really looking forward to Creed 3. A lot of people are looking forward to John Wick 4. Excuse me. A lot of people are looking forward to Guardians Volume 3. I see why. But for me, as a Mario fanatic and the trailers really promising a lot, I'm there day one for the Super Mario Brothers movie. I'm there day one, my friends. Ferris is in here. What's going on? It says, have you heard about the Chef Frawless situation? Situation. Oh, no, I have not. I don't know what that is. Nick asks, any romance film recommendations? Well, just pure romance films, the Before trilogy. But as of romantic comedies, one I definitely recommend is She's All That. I think that is my favorite romantic comedy of all time. Like, I love that movie. It's very 90s, but I love it. It's very relatable to me. Let's see. A 4-Year-Old Virgin and Knocked Up are pretty good ones. Even though they're morely just comedies, I do find them to be romantic comedies. I find those ones to be romantic comedies. I know they're kind of just raunchy comedies from what I hear from a lot of people, but they have a romance. Yeah, they kind of have a romantic edge to it. So, just food for thought, you know. Ferris asked reaction to the new Flash trailer. I have only watched the first 5 seconds of that trailer and the last 30 seconds. I have not watched that trailer all the way through. And I think for good reason, honestly, because that trailer was almost 3 minutes long. And I kind of feel like because of that, I would have just watched the whole movie by then in almost 3 minutes. For being honest. And plus, honestly, I'm not that excited for The Flash. It's spent almost an eternity in development hell. And I'm like, you should have just released it when you had the chance to actually do so. But they were just like, no, we need to keep delaying it until we're actually finished. If this turns out like Morbius, where it kind of felt like they just delayed it so that way they thought they could have the best movie possible, it felt like they just sat around with their thumbs up their butts. So I hope that does not turn out that way, because if it does, I am going to be very upset. Would you ever want to pursue filmmaking? Jennifer asks. The idea of it interests me, but the thing is, like, I'm trying to think of the best way to explain it. Like, I've seen like behind the scenes kind of stuff, like on film, on people making the movie and everything. I've seen behind the scenes stuff, and also maybe some stuff that might have happened on set, like with certain directors, and that's kind of my negativity that kind of hurts it a little bit. But I love the idea of making movies. But what I morely like to do is morely to talk about movies and kind of give my personal thoughts on movies to other people, as long as they're respectful about it. Because a lot of the times I get comments that sometimes I get comments from people saying that it's like that my opinion is wrong. Like, and I hate those comments, because you can't just be stating your opinion like it's an actual fact. Because if you state it like that, it makes other people feel bad, because then like if you comment that certain thing saying that you're wrong because of how do I say this? Saying that you're wrong because of a certain opinion. Like, let me give a good example. Say like what's a good one? Saying that I really enjoyed Amsterdam is a good example. And then people comment, and then people start commenting and being like, hey man, you're actually wrong about your opinion because of David O. Russell. And I'm like, and myself would be like, okay, you don't really know that I'm actually separating art from the artist here, and I'm actually sitting back and enjoying the film for what it is, and like for what I'm getting out of it. Like, I hate it when people do that, because it just makes me look like a complete fool, for my opinion. So, but yeah, Jennifer, thank you for the question, by the way. I really appreciate that. Like, the idea of filmmaking, I do admire. It's just there's just something about it that's just not hitting with me, like on me wanting to pursue being a filmmaker. I don't know exactly what it is that is in my head for it, but I love the idea of it. But again, Jennifer, thank you. Thank you for that question. I really, really appreciate it. See, I'm still waiting on some friends here. They're going to join or not. Sorry. Lost connection there for a second, guys. Says, besides Super Mario Brothers trailer, what was your favorite trailer for the Super Bowl? You know what? I actually did not watch anything else, because the only thing I was mainly targeting for the Super Bowl in regards to trailers or commercials for movies was the Super Mario Brothers movie, because I really don't care about Fast 10. I watched that trailer and it's like I pretty much feel like I watched the whole movie within like almost 4 minutes. Like, I'm not even kidding you. I already feel like I've watched the whole movie within 4 minutes. Kind of felt that way with Fast 9. But I like that they're slowing down with the ridiculousness of the Fast and Furious movies, because what is it? I think it's because like they love spoiling the because I feel like they just want to just like make the trailer as long as possible and not just and so that way it doesn't feel like that everybody even has to go see it. I hate it when trailers do that. Like, I hate it. Like that they just completely just give away like the entire movie, and it's just like, well, I don't need to see it then, because you've basically given away just pretty much every single like plot point that I would know about. So, but I guess it is what it is. But yeah. Oh, Nick, thank you. The Breaking Bad commercial. Yes, that was another one. I love that. And also, if you guys could tell, this one's a fall over. There we go. If you guys couldn't tell, I love Breaking Bad. I have the complete series on Blu-ray, all 5 seasons. Well, technically would be 6 though, but these are combined. But these are separated onto 2 Blu-rays. But yeah, you guys can probably tell I love Breaking Bad. Greatest television series of all time. I know a lot of people are loving The Last of Us so far, but I have not been keeping up with that show yet because I'm waiting till all the episodes are out so I can binge through that and see if it's just as good as people are saying it is, you know? Because I really don't want to be the odd guy out and just being like, oh, this is the most overrated show of all time. Because I was almost afraid that I was gonna feel like that with Breaking Bad after I got through the first season, because it was only like 6 or 7 episodes, and I was like, well, where's the good stuff? I mean, I really enjoyed season 1 when I first watched it, but then as time went on and I've gotten through every like all the other seasons, and I thought about season 1 more, I was like, yeah, I cannot look at that issue anymore that I had with the first season. So I love season 1 of Breaking Bad. Kenny is in here. Says the Flash looks good. You do you, man. Nick says, I think South Park is my favorite. South Park is definitely top 10 favorite shows of all time for me. Like, and I am going to watch that new season once all the episodes are out for season 26. I just hope that they don't go into season 30, because that's when I will feel like the show will start to run its course. Because The Simpsons is over 30 seasons, and that show has like run its course like 19, like, no, not 19 years ago. 16 years ago, at least. Because it's almost been 16 years since the Simpsons movie came out in theaters, and that's like Yeah. Yeah, but I mean, I can't really speak on the rest of it. I like enough of She-Hulk, please. I hated it. And plus, Breaking Bad is a much better show. And Kenny, you are doing yourself a disservice. Watch that show. Lost. I've never seen that before. Oh my god, they killed Kenny. Yep. Love that joke. But did you see the BCS Blu-ray box set? I don't think I've ever. I don't know what that is. Um, oh, yeah. I should have. Whoa. And I knocked over my headphone cord.
That's great. Better Call Saul. Yeah, I should have known that. I'm a freaking idiot. But yeah, Better Call Saul. I did see that Blu-ray. Are you talking about the new one that's coming out, or is it the one that came out when the final season got released on Blu-ray? WandaVision's was the best MCU show. I used to think that until I saw Moon Knight. Oh, the new one. Okay, yeah, I'll look at that. Sorry. So. Yeah, but I'll look into that. But hold on a sec, guys. I know I'm going off and on right here, but I don't know. You see this right here, guys? Factual information right here. Factual information. You should know those facts because Breaking Bad is the greatest TV show of all time. I'm just waiting on some friends because it's been like over 20 minutes and nobody's popped in. Why did I quit putting the link in the live Q&A? Well, because I'm getting tired of trolls at this point, and some of the times, like when I've been doing Q&As, I've been getting trolls inside the stream, and it was really making me angry to a certain degree that I just stopped doing it. I'll probably do it again at some point as long as people are not going to be trolls about it. So that's the reason why, because I'm sick and tired of trolls. Didn't like the last few episodes of Moon Knight, but the final fight was just a big CGI battle, and the twist they did was useless because it obviously wasn't true. Well, that may be just you, but I love Moon Knight. Well, it was my second favorite for a while until I thought about it a lot more, and now it is my favorite MCU show. that is my favorite is Moon Knight. I just love Oscar Isaac in the role. And yeah. And also I loved Ethan Hawke as Arthur Harrow. He was a really good villain. He does a really good job on playing villainous roles. Because if that wasn't proven already with Moon Knight, you guys got to watch this one, The Black Phone. One of the best movies of last year. My actually my second favorite. Yeah, my second favorite movie of last year. Right behind Top Gun Maverick, I love The Black Phone. Let's see. Trolls are annoying just because they have nothing to do and find it entertaining to piss the fuck. Yeah, exactly. And that's why I'm also tired of troll comments. That's also kind of the reason why I turned on a subscriber only mode not even that long ago. So, yeah. Excuse me. Which March movie are you most excited for? John Wick Chapter 4. But a close second, like a very close second, would be Scream 6. Because I love the Scream franchise. But the reason why John Wick is my number one of March is because I adore the John Wick franchise. Like, I love that trilogy. Every single one of them. I love all three of those movies. I know people have their issues with 3. But I can overlook those issues because I always have a blast with that one. Ferris asked, did I watch The Fablemans last year? Unfortunately, not. Not yet, actually. I will be watching that here fairly soon. So I promise you that I will be watching that here fairly soon. You have my word on it, guys. And once I do watch it, I will crank out a review for y'all. I promise you that. Like, so, and I'm gonna block that. There we go. All right, so yeah. So yeah, The Fablemans, I'm gonna be watching that here fairly soon, probably this week, but we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens, you guys. Red Super Red, Charles Clayton's in here. What's going on? It says, which of the Ghostbusters movies would you rather watch? Ghostbusters 2 or Ghostbusters 2016? Look, if you guys follow me on Letterboxd, you guys would know that I did give Ghostbusters 2016 a higher score than Ghostbusters 2. But honestly, the more I think about Ghostbusters 2016, I don't really like that movie. So I will say Ghostbusters 2 because because I have nostalgia with the first 2 Ghostbusters movies. My parents introduced me to them when I was like about 6 or 7 years old, and I've loved them ever since. Yeah, even the second one. I loved the second one when I was a kid, but as I grew up and got older, I've noticed a lot of the issues with it. So let's see. John Wick 4 is mine, but dude, I'm gonna be honest with you, Dungeons and Dragons kind of got me hyped. Dungeons and Dragons is in my top 10 of 2023 for most anticipated. It does look great, honestly, and hopefully it'll make up for the piece of garbage that was the 2000 Dungeons and Dragons movie. But John Wick 4 and Scream 6, I'm like, and also Shazam 2, since because I loved the first Shazam. So, but my main 2 would be John Wick 4 and Scream 6. Well, and also the reason why I would also say Scream 6 is because I loved Scream 5. I know some people really did not like it, but I loved it. So yeah, I'm very excited. And also, to kind of play into why I'm excited, I have the entire franchise. I have the entire franchise of the Scream movies. Because I got this triple pack right here, so I can at least have the third one on Blu-ray. And also get the 2 bonus documentaries with it. The first one on 4K, got Scream 2. Shout out to Jason Carr for sending me this. Scream 4, which I actually just got not too long ago. Yeah, I was very happy they finally get this in my collection. And of course, here's the 5th one, which again, I know a lot of people did not like, but I loved it. And this movie does show that they can carry on the Scream franchise without Wes Craven. So, but may Wes Craven rest in peace. Get the trolls that, yeah, I did. So, you're welcome, Nick. Is this even a question? It's The Godfather. But I'll give you this, though. I will take She-Hulk any day over Jeepers Creepers Reborn. I'll say that at least. Because Jeepers Creepers Reborn is an absolute abomination against humanity. So. But I haven't gotten anything back from anybody yet. About the... about coming in. So, yeah, just... Again, trolls. Sorry about that, guys. I just had to fix something there for a second. Okay. Which one is worse? Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2022 or Jeepers Creepers Reborn? Me personally, Jeepers Creepers makes chicks. Yes. I agree with that comment because Jeepers Creepers Reborn is the worst film I have ever seen in my life. Even just as a casual fan of of Jeepers Creepers, I really enjoyed the first movie, and I like the second one. The third one's bad, but Reborn is even worse, and it shows that they could not even try to even fix the mistakes of 3 because they didn't have the budget to make it. And you can just watch that film. Like, when you watch that movie, you can tell that the filmmakers did not have the budget to make it. Simple as that. Pitting on Free Guy, I love it, man. Where is it? It's right here. There you go. I love Free Guy. Free Guy was one of my favorite movies of 2021, and I stand by that. I think it gets too much hate. Honestly, it really does. Like, a lot of people, like, some of my friends were just like, it's the most overhyped thing ever, and I'm like, and I was taking that back. So, oh no, wrong one. Trying to grab out Free Guy. So, yep, 4K right here. Yep, and yep, put my ticket in there. Saw this on Sunday night. The weekend it came out. I'm trying to remember because I can. Yeah, because I can look at my ticket and it says Sunday, August 15th, 2021. So So yeah, I love Free Guy. Jeepers Creepers Reborn was probably made on an interrogation tactic. Well, that film honestly had some of the biggest red flags that would have made the film bad anyway. Like, um, like the film was from the film's trailers, it looked like a generic haunted house movie. It looked something like Leprechaun Origins. And I heard the film was getting sued because they may or may not have had the legal right to make it. So yeah. And then it was just a Fathom Events thing for one night. And that basically tells you all the red flags that this movie could have had. So there we go. So, but yeah, that's the reason why Jeepers Creepers Reborn was so terrible. The worst film I've ever seen is Shark Boy and Lava Girl. Guilty pleasure of any pleasure at all. The problem with Jeepers Creepers Reborn is it kind of ruined the first one for me. If you make a franchise that one of the sequels is bad, it ruins the whole franchise. Well, that's not because it was bad. It's because it's proven that when you watch that movie, it's proven that they could not restart this franchise without Victor Salva. And when I heard that Victor Salva was no longer involved, it was an entirely new crew, and they were going to go back to the basics, I was like, okay, I like this idea. But then it just turns out like to be the worst pile of garbage I've ever seen in my life. I did. So you're welcome, Nick. So. Excuse me. I'm gonna look at something here. So sorry guys if I keep hopping in and out. Just looking at something here. I don't know, guys. It's just another day. So. And yeah. But I'm actually going to show you guys some stuff I picked up today. Well, first one I actually got in the mail. I had a $5 coupon for Best Buy, and this was $5.99, so I only paid like $1 for it. I did get the Last Starfighter. The main reason why I got it is because it was that cheap. And I had the $5 coupon I could use for it, so I used it on this one. Because but yeah, I did buy this one. Directed by Nick Castle, actually, The Shape from Halloween. Believe it or not. So I am very excited to check that movie out. Sequels are pretty mixed on. Most of them are bad, but a lot of sequels are really good. Like Godfather 2, and the most underrated sequel is Trainspotting 2. Yes, I agree with that. But 2022, honestly, last year was a really good year for sequels. We had some great sequels that came out last year. I have some of them here. If I can find them. Oh yeah, I got one of them down here. Hold on one sec. Okay, I got one. I'm just finding the ones that I. Where's it at? There it is. Okay. So I grabbed up 4 sequels that from last year that I liked even more than the first one. So first one I'll start off with is my number 7 of last year, if I remember right. And that is Sonic the Hedgehog 2. This is basically everything a Sonic movie should be. It's awesome. And next one, you guys are not ready. This is my favorite movie of last year, and believe it or not, guys, I didn't think this would make it here, but it is in my top 3 favorite films of all time. That is Top Gun Maverick. I love this movie so much. And I wasn't expecting to love it as much as I did. Because I love the original Top Gun. The original Top Gun is one of my favorite 80s movies of all time. But this one just took it to a whole nother level, and it kind of just blew the first one out of the water, but I still do love the original Top Gun. But man, oh man, this movie's so good. I love this movie so much. And let's see if we go on to last. So next one, this might be kind of a hot take for some people, but Black Panther: Wakanda Forever. I loved this movie more than the first film. I like the first movie, I do, but I preferred this one by a landslide. I love this movie. But I saved probably easily the one that a lot of people prefer over the first one for last. I'm trying to. Terrifier 2. Like, I did a watch along of this with my co-host Fritzky, and this movie is wild. Like, this movie goes all out with the gore and the violence. Like, and it is just nuts. And this cover literally looks like something that would be on a Scream Factory release, but this is from Cinedigm. And I love that it has reversible covers. In regards to when you take it out of the slipcover, actually, because there's no reversible artwork in here. But what can be said about Terrifier 2? And after a couple of rewatches of the first film, I've actually grown to really, really enjoy the first movie. But this one is obviously better. And this movie made me honestly really fall in love with Art the Clown. Like, not in a weird way, I promise. But as a horror icon, like, I love this dude. What a brutal clown, am I right? But yeah, I love this movie. This movie's freaking awesome. But anyways, I'll continue on with stuff I got today. So I got these 2 at Walmart earlier tonight. I already sensed the comments are going to be blowing up here. But hold on, I'm going to check on something really quick. Sorry, guys. It's getting pretty wild here, so.
Okay. All right. It says that part of it at the end of Top Gun Maverick says what my dad would have done. Always gets me a little teary-eyed, to be honest. There's 3 scenes. I'm not even joking you. 3 scenes in Top Gun Maverick that has me crying. Like, well, when we did the watch along, I wasn't really crying. I was only getting teary-eyed. But when I saw that movie the first 2, like both times in theaters, I was bawling my eyes out. Like, and I'm not going to spoil it in case you guys have not seen it, because if you haven't, why are you watching my channel? Please go watch Top Gun Maverick. All good, brother. All good. But anyways, I already sent you guys blowing up the comments for this one. But here, let me explain. It's a steel book, and it was only $5. So I was like, you know what? Screw it. I will pick it up. And honestly, I really like the design of the steel book, so I did pick it up. Robin Hood. 2018 Robin Hood with Taron Egerton. This is a really bad movie. But just look at this, guys. I love the steelbook. It is a really nice looking steelbook. That's the reason why I got it. And again, and usually if you would see movies like this in my collection on a steelbook, it's pretty valid that I got it for cheap. So yeah. Yeah, I already hear the crickets in the chat, so the cricket noises are just luring in. So but this last one, oh, I forgot I put it in backwards. Damn it, I'm such a fucking idiot. Last one I got is an upgrade from Blu-ray. I originally bought this on Blu-ray last month. You guys saw my Blu-ray haul. But I figured this was the time to finally just upgrade it, bite the bullet. Black Adam on 4K. Again, this is actually one of those movies from 2022 that I actually did not mind. I know a lot of people did not like it, but I thought it was actually pretty good. I actually did enjoy it. It wasn't like a classic by any means, but it's not the best superhero movie ever. But I did like it. So yeah, this was my haul for the day. One blind buy, one really bad movie, but I got it for cheap, and a pretty fun comic book movie right here. So I guess it's a successful haul right here for the day. But I was going to show you guys. I know I showed this last Q&A, but I was going to show you guys. Again, I already sent you guys blowing up the comments here that I bought this. But again, it was really, really cheap. It was $5, so I bought it. Yep, the 2019 David Harbour Hellboy. Look, the steelbook is awesome, and I love the idea of it. It's a slipcover. It's obviously a Lionsgate slipcover steelbook. It's a Target exclusive, but I love the idea of the steelbook that you can basically flip it, and it works. And it honestly, it works both ways. You can just flip it like this. I love that about the steelbook. And when you obviously buy it, it comes in this form. But when I realized that it was that one that you could flip, I put it in this way because I like this side a little bit better. It is still a terrible movie, but again, it was really cheap, so don't get on me about it, okay? Because also it's my collection, so what are you going to do? So, ugh. Just struggling that down a little bit. Hold on, just 1 minute. Sorry. So, but yeah. So, I'll probably wrap this up here in a little bit. You guys still have some questions that you want to ask? So, sorry if I am quiet right now, guys, and like that. I'm just watching the TV also while I'm at it. So, but yeah, I think this is honestly, it was because they were putting out new stuff that I wasn't able to find Ticket to Paradise, because I actually was going to pick that up for and no, I wasn't going to pick it up for my girlfriend because I don't have a girlfriend. But I was going to pick it up, just to have it for collection's sake. And also, I did enjoy it for what it is. I don't think it's a great movie, but I did like it. But I was pretty happy that I bought this one instead, because I did want to get this on 4K in the first place, but I just wanted it like separately without the Walmart exclusive Funko Pop that it comes with, because is it up there? Yes, it is. Hold on one sec, people. Because I actually have a Black Adam Funko Pop that I bought months ago before owning this. So yeah. See, Lucas is in here. What's going on? It says, "What are the posters you have?" I recognize some of them. Hold on. Well, as you can see, I have that's a John Wick poster. But that's actually printed. I didn't actually buy that poster. I printed it from my actual home printer. Let's see. I also got a behind my shelf is a poster for Skyfall, and up above my head is a poster for Malignant. And I actually got Malignant from a movie theater. So, yeah. and I love Malignant. I got I got it when I went to go see Candyman, the new Candyman, which is, where is that? This one. And this is actually the better version, in my opinion. I know a lot of people are going to be like, what? Excuse me. I love the new one more. So, and thank you, Lucas, for subscribing. Oh, wait, hold on.
Hey.
Thank you, dude. I was waiting on somebody for almost an hour, but thank you, bro.
Sorry. Listen, I hate to disappoint. I'll only be here for a little bit since I got to wake up early, if that's okay.
That's fine, but at least you're popping in, man.
Yeah, I decided to pop in. How you doing, man?
Man, dude, I was almost about to call it early because nobody else was popping in.
That's okay. I'll stay for a little bit, but I'm doing pretty good. I got a pickup, not a bunch of pickups, but I got a pickup.
All right.
It was a few days ago. It was Saturday, I believe. And you may be happy because I know I keep mentioning it. I'm finally going to give this movie the chance it deserves. I really think if I give it a second chance, I'll enjoy it.
There you go.
The Batman.
Oh, wait, hold on. I got to do the famous thing. Bum, 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 bum.
That is such a cool theme.
Dude, thanks to Michael Giacchino, bro. Like, that is such an amazing score.
Yep.
He is a genius. Let's see.
Great composer.
Let's see. Thank you, Lucas. He found me from Mega Mike the Movie Man. So, and I was on his channel a couple times. So,
not sure who that is, but that sounds cool. Now, Here's the shitty thing about this 4K. So, you know what happens when I open this fucker up? You can't see it now, but I have a receipt in here. You know why?
Why?
When I opened this shit up, it was all grease. And this was sealed. It was all oil stains.
Are you sure it wasn't, like, resealed or?
No. I bought this at Best Buy.
Oh.
Bought this at Best Buy. And there were oil stains in there. I was so grossed out. And this isn't the first time this has happened. Shout Factory's had multiple issues with this. I believe King of Lorber's had issues with this as well. I don't know why there are grease stains. It's always in 4K cases. That's the craziest thing. So I had to clean it out and with like a little rag, and I had to test the disc and everything just to make sure it was good. Yep. I didn't watch the movie. I just fast forwarded to see if there was no skipping or anything like that. But that's cool.
Just tested it, right?
Yeah. Now, if I like this movie, which I know I will upon rewatch, if I like this movie, I will be buying the Steelbook because it has gone down in price significantly.
I'm guessing the one where you're sitting in the front of the Batmobile.
No, the original with the hold on 1 second. I'm getting
the Riddler question mark. That's what it is.
Yes. 1 second though.
All right. Let's see. Oh, thanks, man. I've been watching a YouTube video, just in case anybody was wondering. I love Breaking Bad. I also love The Walking Dead was fine, honestly. I just finished it not too long ago. Oh, gee here. Sorry. I haven't seen Candyman yet. Well, you definitely need to watch the original before you watch the new one. But the new one's better. See, Jared says, picked up Multiverse of Madness and Wakanda Forever Walmart exclusive. I have the Steelbook of Multiverse of Madness.
All right, I'm back. Sorry.
Oh, no, you're good. But Jared did say he picked up Multiverse of Madness and Wakanda Forever.
Cool.
And I told him I got
Wakanda Forever. I like the way that they are doing the Steelbook with like two variants as like
they have the Wakandan Steelbook and the Talakan Steelbook.
Yeah.
I was going to get the Talakan Steelbook, but it took too long to ship, so I canceled my order on it.
And it's better to get it shipped than order at Best Buy because ordering at Best Buy it's always going to leave.
See, if you withdrew in here.
You know what? I was thinking, if I really like this movie, I'm gonna probably double dip. I'll get both steelbooks if I like it, because I really like both of them.
Yeah,
Those
they're
are
both
really
nice
cool.
steelbooks, but
I also like the red on this slipcover. That is fucking
yeah.
awesome.
I have that same slipcover, but I put it inside my my Walmart gift set that I had for the Batman.
That was a nice gift set as well. That big,
Because I originally had the Blu-ray, but I had 3 copies, so I was like, you know, I'm gonna get rid of the Blu-ray and just stick one of them in there. So,
okay, that works.
but I originally had the steelbook in there, but I love that steelbook too much that I just wanted it on the shelf. So
Right.
I love that steelbook.
Nice. That is a nice steelbook.
Let's see. Excellent news. I saw Field of Dreams, 8 Mile, and Warrior just now.
I've only seen
Nice.
Warrior out of that bunch, but Warrior's a good film.
Warrior
Is your second favorite film, as far as I know.
it's actually my number 4 now.
Really? How'd it get pushed out?
Because of Hellraiser, which is now my second favorite film of all time.
Okay.
And you're not going to believe this.
What?
That made it to number 3.
Top Gun Maverick?
Yes, Top
Oh
Gun
my God,
Maverick.
how the fuck?
I don't know how. Just every
I
time
had a
watch this
feeling.
film-
I had a feeling it was Top Gun Maverick. You know why?
Why?
Because it was your number 1 favorite film of last year. It cracked up into your top 10. I had a feeling it was your number 3.
Like and every time I think about this movie, and every time I watch it, I like it more. Like, it's just a film that I cannot stop thinking about.
It is a good one.
That's why it's. way
But
too
Train
good.
Spot is still your number 1, I'm assuming.
Yes,
Okay.
probably always will be, unless Top Gun Maverick I watch another time and then it's like, nope, you're going to a number 1. But we'll see. We'll see.
We'll see.
But Multiverse of Madness was 14 and Wakanda Forever was 34. I got the standard for Wakanda Forever. But play after comment there, view it, Drew. Field of Dreams, great baseball, but it's not just a movie about baseball. To clarify, not just about baseball.
Okay.
8 Mile. I'm surprised that Eminem has not gotten enough acting roles. Even though he's playing himself in 8 Mile, he should have gotten more acting roles because he's a really good actor.
I heard Eminem is I heard Eminem 8 Mile is basically like his autobiography, but not his autobiography because it's about a different.
It's semi-autobiographical, basically, like the Fablemans.
Yeah, like it's about a character that's similar to him, but not him.
But it's actually not him. It's the same thing with the Fablemans. So
yeah, which I think is actually kind of clever because then you don't have to worry about accuracy. You can just
exactly,
tell
but then all of a sudden,
Mm-hmm.
and then all of a sudden, some people on YouTube are just like, I actually want to see an actual biography, not just semi-autobiographical. And I'm like, well, the thing is, you don't need to compare it to accuracy. It's called semi-autobiography for a reason.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be. It's not exact, but it's similar.
Yes.
And I'd rather it be that way, to be honest. That's just my opinion.
But again, also Warrior, one of my favorite movies of all time, and easily my favorite sports movie, without a question. It's incredible. Let's see. Thank you, Lucas, for coming in. Thank you so much, man.
Peace.
So yeah, Multiverse is cheap. I know because Wakanda Forever literally just came out. So
well, yeah, I mean,
so obviously they're going to charge a lot more for the new releases.
Yeah, because Multiverse of Madness has been out for a few months, maybe even a year. No, a few months, not a year.
About 7 months. By this
point. So you're already talking like a huge price drop. So
exactly because I pre-ordered this when it was announced because I was afraid that it was going to go out of stock, and I really like the design of the steelbook.
Yeah, usually MCU steelbooks go out of stock. That was a good call.
And it didn't, and I was at first I was surprised, but at the same time I'm not though because I know a lot of people did not like Multiverse of Madness,
which explains a lot for MCU and DCU steelbooks.
And also,
you know what's one?
That was another thing I was also concerned about with another MCU entry, Thor: Love and Thunder.
The steelbook's still there, I think, at Best Buy.
I think I saw it last time I went to Best Buy, and I'm like, guys, it's not that bad.
Well,
Actually
that makes
pretty good.
sense because speaking of
Because,
cinematic
like,
universe, but going to DC, you know what? Steelbook's still at Best Buy, and they still have like several copies. Wonder
Justice
Woman
League.
84.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about Wonder Woman 84.
They have like
I
a
have
dozen
that
Steelbook
steelbook
series.
actually. I have that steelbook. So
Pretty sure at this point anybody does because that steelbook is just it's like collecting dust. I think that's kind
that's
of
probably gonna be the same like what a lot of people with Thor: Love and Thunder. But I'm not one of those haters. I really enjoyed it. Like everybody's just like, it's the worst MCU movie of all time. Cancel this movie. I'm like, guys, there's worse than Thor: Love and Thunder.
like the Dark World.
Dark World, She-Hulk is worse. What's another one?
Iron Man 2.
You want a hot take?
What?
I'd rather watch Thor: Love and Thunder over Black Panther. The first one.
I don't really love the first Black Panther, to be honest.
I like it, but I know a lot of people are gonna just be triggering me down in the comments already.
People overreact about that. People think Black Panther is the best MCU film. I do not understand that.
I have some friends that said that. And you know what? I respect it, but I can't agree with it because
I cannot agree with that either at all.
But because I already know let's see, what's another? I have a certain MCU film besides Thor: Love and Thunder that is actually better.
What?
Thor: Ragnarok.
You know what? I will agree that Thor Ragnarok is better than Black Panther, but I actually, hot take, don't think that's saying much. It's fine. It's a fine film.
But the reason why I say this is better though, because this is actually my favorite MCU movie is Thor: Ragnarok.
I know it is.
This is my favorite.
And I'll tell you what, that steelbook for that movie is insanely nice. Too bad it's insanely out of print.
Ragnarok.
Yes, Ragnarok. Ragnarok is ridiculously out of print on that steelbook. Like, that pisses me off. And also, Andreas, Wakanda Forever is going to go down in price. Give it a few months and you'll get it for cheap. Hell, I'm sure with the amount of variants that they made, you're still going to find a steelbook for that movie. I guarantee it.
Maybe next time I go to Best Buy, I'll probably I might see the steelbook fair.
You know, they also did another Black Panther steelbook. That has had the most steelbooks out of the MCU. There's three.
I originally had that one pre-ordered, but you want to know why I canceled it?
Why?
Because, where is it? Because I recently just got this.
The regular 4K, which is
with the slipcover, and I think it was like about. I think I still have my receipt, but it's on the ground.
Actually, look at all this.
I kept the receipt so that way I can remember it. It was $12.
That's a damn good deal for an MCU 4K. Holy shit!
Well, that was the same thing with this masterpiece, though.
Yeah, and Infinity War. That's the most expensive MCU steelbook I think today.
And I've wanted that steelbook because that steelbook is awesome.
Amazing.
The freaking Thanos on the cover, dude.
Yes, in the blue background with the planet.
Like he's just holding his fist. Like he just has his fist up with the freaking Infinity Stones.
I mean, I have the Infinity. I mean, I'm not the Infinity. I have the Endgame one. But it's
yeah.
Not
we're on the front. It's all the Avengers, and then on the back, it's the dusted ones.
Yeah, it's on the front. It's all the Avengers, and then on the back, it's all the extra Avengers and the Guardians, and it has that like kind of lavendery kind of cover. I'll show it. Bring it
in. But I'm gonna hit this comment here. It says, what movie performance from a music artist, rapper, or singer do you like the most? I think I might have to go with Ice Cube.
I don't really follow most rap artists, so I can't really comment.
But in regards to I have to go with Ice Cube because that dude's been in a lot of stuff and he's good. He's good for the most part in anything he touches.
Oh, movie performance. Movie
performance. Yeah. I gotta go with Ice Cube.
Can't think. Ice Cube's okay.
Because I mean, I love him, dude. He is amazing in Boys in the Hood.
I've never seen it.
You've never seen Boys in the Hood?
Yes, I've never
Oh,
seen Boys in the
God.
Hood. It's been on my watch list. If it makes you, it's been on my watch list, but I have never seen it.
You are missing out, man. It is a great movie, and
I
that is
know.
like
My
that is
brother
like
thought.
everybody's number one in the hood genre. So,
No, I hear it's the best urban film out there. I hear it's the best, one of the
well,
best crime
that's
films of the
might that
90s.
might be my favorite. Probably next to Menace to Society.
I hear that's good too.
Dude, Menace to Society. That opening scene.
That did get a 4K also.
That's on Criterion though. So,
Yes.
but dude, I'm not spoiling anything. That opening
Mm-hmm.
scene in Menace to Society.
Brutal.
Oh, it takes place in a liquor store.
I can kind of piece together what happens, but I'm not gonna.
You'll see what happens when you watch that, or just look up that opening scene. Like,
Right. I'll watch the movie. I'll watch both of those. But anyways, here's the Endgame Steelbook.
nice.
Yeah. This you can still get, which is crazy because Infinity War is super expensive. And they're like two halves of a different movie. So it's like,
Yeah, and
what?
it was originally supposed to be titled Infinity War Part 2.
Exactly. So I don't understand why this one's still, because I could go on eBay right now and I think there's still copies for at least $35.
Let's see. I've only seen Ice Cube in the Ride Along movies. I haven't seen Boys in the Hood, Friday, or Barbershop. Dude, Friday? Oh my God.
Never seen Friday.
Damn!
I am familiar with that joke. Oh, wait, I think no, you can still get it. You can still get the.
Yeah,
I also kind of want to get the Target exclusive for Endgame as well, just to have it. It's really nice. Do you have it?
No, I don't have that. I just have the standard slipcover, which is
I do.
absolutely.
That is,
I love this slipcover, dude.
I think Endgame may have one of my favorite posters of the MCU. I really like that poster on that.
This one right here?
cover. Yes.
Yeah.
It is so fucking, and it's
is
embossed, right?
beautiful. Yeah. Let me see if I can shine it in the light.
Oh my God, that is beautiful. That is gorgeous.
And you get the glossiness on the background of the slipcover, dude.
It's great. And it's the Thanos' head to the side.
Yeah,
Fucking
and I think you can see it when you shine it. So, like, well, yeah, you can barely see it right here.
And I do love Endgame. I do think this is one of the last brilliant MCU films. I do love it, but I will say, I think they could have maybe edited out the time travel and changed the plot to something else, because I feel like tiny bit of a cop out. But this is still like a 10 out of 10 for me. Still, I really enjoy this movie.
Yeah, but that's not even my nitpick. It's mostly with Professor Hulk.
Yeah, they you know what? That's my nitpick still, because they've been doing that Hulk forever.
Like, where was these days?
Yeah, I mean, I
Where's
don't love the
these?
Incredible Hulk, but he was at least a Hulk. Like, holy shit.
Look
like,
at this.
why
Look at
can't
this.
we-
Look at the back.
Yeah, he's roaring. He's tearing stuff up. He's angry.
Or heck,
Now,
even like
like-
the inside of the Steelbook.
Now he's like stay-at-home dad Hulk without the kid. And
Oh,
it's kind
God.
of irritating. There's no anger. That's the whole point of the character. So,
Yeah,
I mean,
and
that's whatever. Also, on a side note, I decided to make it a mission to watch. I don't like the Oscars. I don't. I'm just going to be honest. But I'm going to watch it tonight because I want to see what wins Best Picture.
tonight.
Not tonight. March. Fuck. Why did I
Oh
say tonight?
God, I was about to say it
Tonight.
can't be tonight. It's only on Monday, dude.
And also, I'm here tonight with you, so that wouldn't make sense anyways, even if that was the case.
Yeah,
gonna
exactly. But
see
I
it
have to.
When it
I know you
happened.
probably saw them a little bit earlier, but I have to show you what I got today.
What'd you get? I
So-
probably did. Let me see.
So I received this in the mail from Best Buy, and I had a $5 coupon to use for this. So I only had to hit like $1 for it.
Wait. It was like, what, $7 or $6 then? It's like $6.
It was $5.99. So
Oh, okay.
and
then
then the
the tax.
$5 coupon, so I only ended up paying $1 for it because
That's good.
and I had free shipping for it as well. So
Oh, shit.
and it is
Yeah.
for The Last Starfighter,
Oh, nice. There's also an Arrow video out there of that one too, from what I hear.
but this was a lot cheaper, so I got this
yeah,
one
I
instead.
mean, for $5.99, you can't beat that. I hear that movie's
and
good.
and
That's
also paying
high
and
on board.
also using a coupon for it. So
There you go. That one's
And
high
it's
on my
directed.
watch. How is it?
I have not seen this movie, but because it was that cheap, I bought it. And
Another
it's
director.
it's directed by the Shape himself, Nick Castle.
Nick Castle directed that?
Yeah,
I
The
thought it
Shape
was
from
one of the
Halloween.
directors of Halloween. I didn't think that Nick Castle did. The guy who played one of the Michael actors?
Yeah, and he also directed the comedy with Damon Wayans called Major Pain.
Wow, so he's has quite of a
Yeah, he
directing
has quite a bit of
repertoire.
experience as a director, and I've heard a lot of people do enjoy this movie, but some people don't, and that kind of makes me concerned to watch it. But I will, for sure, because I mean, even if the effects are dated, I'll try to overlook that.
Well, that's kind of part of the charm with the 80s is the
because
dated
this movie's from 1984, so
I hear it's a really fun 80s sci-fi movie.
yeah,
With
I definitely am
really
looking forward to
early
watching that one.
CGI. But that looks good.
Yeah, I was gonna try to find my remote because it's
I gotta see more 80s sci-fi fantasy like Legend, Last Starfighter, Neverending Story, just a bunch of 80s sci-fi and high fantasy films that I just haven't seen yet. It's kind of crazy.
I know it's kind of crazy, but
The 80s was a great time though for science fiction. You have to let's be honest here. Like 2 great Star Wars sequels, Blade Runner. The Thing is horror, but it's still science fiction at the end of the day. Let's be real.
well, and also the same thing with Videodrome. That's a horror, but it's a horror movie, but it's more like it also has science fiction elements to it as well.
And then this is another one of Steven's. I haven't seen it yet.
Crap.
I haven't
That's
seen
one of
that
my
or
favorite
The
movies
Fly.
ever, dude.
I know it looks so good. It looks so good. It looks so up my alley. I love body horror. I love fucking from what I've seen of David Cronenberg, even though I've heard very mixed things about Crimes of the Future. I know you hate that film.
Freaking sucks, dude. But okay. I know I showed this a little earlier, but again,
Well, actually, do show them because I just got on the stream.
I know, but this is gonna set y'all off in the comments.
What is it?
Okay, let me explain myself. This is a really bad movie, but it was a steelbook, and it was $5.
Okay, that's kind of hard to beat. What is it? What is it?
And it was in the Walmart. It was in the Walmart bargain bin. It was in the $7.50 bin, but I got it for $5.
I checked mine. I don't have any steelbooks. You guys are getting them all good.
All right, are you ready?
What is it? Yes. Robin Hood. I know you mentioned this in the last stream. I have not seen it yet, but I know that movie got
This
blasted.
is a terrible movie. Like, look at this outfit, dude. Look at this outfit for Robin Hood.
It's very dulled out.
It looks like it was bought at the mall, dude.
But that steelbook is fucking.
But this steelbook though, this steelbook is
orange
freaking raw,
splash.
Dude.
That background
This
looks
is
to
a
be
raw
like an
steelbook,
air.
man.
That is fucking sick, and it's glossy.
It's a gloss and kind of a matte finish. So
That's an interesting combo.
I see those types of combos before, so it's not really that much of a big deal. Because I mean, I think they had that with Black Widow steelbook. So
like it's matte in like maybe the middle or something like that, and then the rest is gloss.
kind of depend. I think it's like I think this part of it kind of feels like a matte. Well, actually, on the back, it definitely feels like a matte finish.
Oh, okay. So certain parts are
certain parts of it are matte finish, and the others are gloss finish.
But that is a nice
but I do like this steelbook, and when I saw the steelbook, I was like, oh,
black can just go with any color, and it'll look like a freaking Powerade commercial, and it'll look amazing.
Yeah, so I was like, you know what?
God,
it's a steelbook. It's $5. I can't pass it up.
Also, orange. We don't see enough orange in steelbooks, and that orange splash on there is sick.
It's really nice.
Orange from the camera.
Yeah.
Look at that. That is nice. Oh, I also love like splash colors on like steel.
But again, this is a awful movie.
I heard it was awful.
But
and this was not a few years after Russell Crowe did Robin Hood, I think. obviously a
This was
different
in
adaptation. I'm just
2018,
saying.
and I think that Robin Hood was in 2010 actually.
Well, no, I know, but it's kind of funny how then less than a decade they decide to do another Robin Hood that
And
gets
then they
even
get
worse.
Eggsy from Kingsman.
There you go.
But I was going to show you the inside of the Steelbook. I mean, not much to it, but it looks nice.
It's all right. I mean, you got like what looks to be like fire, right, with a guy standing there.
Yeah, and you got Robin Hood standing there, or otherwise how Jamie Foxx calls him, Rob. Good
Call
Christ.
them Rob, like they're pals.
It
It's a
should-
shame a movie with such a stacked cast can go to waste like that.
Yeah, you have Taron Egerton, you got Jamie Foxx, you got Ben Foster in here, you also got Jamie Dornan. Like,
That's a huge waste of potential.
I freaking hated this movie. But also I got to show you. I think I showed you this last time.
What'd you get?
I mean, well, I didn't get it today. I showed you this last time, but
What'd you get?
But again, this was also $5, and I love the Steelbook.
What is it? Oh yeah, you did. Oh yeah, you did. With the reversible back.
So
With that
like, actually,
silver reversible back.
this is the way it comes when you buy it. So
Look, if that steelbook wasn't so sick, I'd wonder why.
but then but when you buy it, it comes like this. But then when you take it out, it's like,
Oh my
flip it.
god.
when I found out you
One
could
second.
flip it, I thought that was a really good deal.
1 second.
Okay. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Oh damn it, that steelbook is really nice. But that movie,
I
bad.
already sense everybody just triggering me down in the comments now.
it's okay. It's
But-
okay.
Let's see, which Florence Pugh performance do you like more, Black Widow or Don't Worry, Darling? Don't Worry, Darling. Everybody hated that movie, but I'm taking that back. I really, really enjoyed it.
I don't have an interest in that movie. I'm going to be perfectly honest.
Well, at least you're being honest about that. You're not saying it's bad because everybody else says it's bad.
I just don't have an interest in it.
That's fine. Just don't say it's bad because everybody else said it's bad. Because
No,
if
if
you
I
just
think
say
something's
that,
bad,
it's
I
gonna make me
think
mad.
something's bad on my own. Don't worry, I got you.
Let's see. Jared says he has 7 steelbooks from the 750 bin. I have 11.
I have none because when I went to my Best Buy, there were still nothing but freaking DVDs.
You mean Walmart?
Walmart, yes. I'm sorry. Crap. When I went to my
Let's see.
Walmart, when I went to the bargain bin, nothing but DVDs.
That's why you got to stick your hand all the way in.
I do try to stick my hand in, but do you know how big that tub is? It's huge.
I
it's
know, but
overflowing.
I think that was actually how I found the Valerian steelbook.
So it was all the way patched down there.
Yeah, and because let's see, I have this one for Robin Hood, aka Crappin' Hood, if I can call it that. Obviously, this piece of crap of Hellboy.
But God, that steelbook's so good.
I got Uncle Drew, basketball comedy. Got both Divergent and Insurgent. I'm still looking for Allegiant because I do like these steelbooks. I do. I like them. But the movies are not great. And then, of course, like I said, I got Valerian of the City of 1,000 Planets. Just look at this steelbook, man.
I do like that artwork. I think that looks fucking sick. I like the back more, though.
Look at that. Just look at that. Look at that.
Look at that. The lining, the colors, the purple and the pink and the blue. Oh my
Very
God,
much
no.
so a good combination. And I know Jared was giving me crap about this because I have this, because he also has the steelbook, the Apocalypse Now steelbook that has both the theatrical cut of Apocalypse Now and the Redux cut.
Nice. Let's
And,
see the back on
look at that back.
I
Wait.
love that back. Marlon Brando's so creepy in that movie.
I know. I love the smell of brain pop in the morning. Smells like victory.
All right.
And,
So,
Next. Oh crap! I just dropped that.
all right,
I-
11.
So that's
Holy shit.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I got 4 more to show. I have, of course, like I said, I have the Saw collection
I
steelbook.
still can't believe you got that.
I can't believe I found it either. Like,
Still cannot believe. And I'm surprised at how thin that steelbook is, considering there's like 8 movies in there.
well, it's because they put some of them on one
Well, I
disc.
know that some of them are on separate trays, but still, like, it would be a little bit thicker.
I know, but
that's cool. I like that it's so compact.
again, beggars can't be choosers, you know.
No, it's a nice steelbook. I mean,
And here's another cool one you might be jealous of: The Last Witch Hunter with Vin Diesel.
That may be my favorite steelbook out of the ones you've shown. I really like the white on
You'll
that.
see. You'll see. I'll show that one last. I also got the Kin Steelbook.
Mm-hmm.
Really nice steelbook here. And this is just the
The Blu-ray, not the 4K.
yeah, Movies and Trains. It's the 4K.
I remember that movie came out. They were actually hyping it up quite a bit. I just
And then it
never
got-
saw it.
And then it got bad reviews somehow.
Yeah, then it got bad reviews. I know a few people who said it was okay.
I got it. I mean, not only because it was cheap, but I did want to see the movie.
Yeah,
Because also because
after a while, I did grow curious about the movie myself.
Selena Kyle from the Batman's in it.
Right.
Zoe Kravitz.
Yeah.
But this
And-
one, I think you might like more than The Last Witch Hunter Steelbooks.
Let me see.
American Assassin.
That's tough. I don't know. I like that steelbook. I like the lining, and I can tell it's a matte.
It is a matte finish. Here, I'll put. Oh, you can. There you go. Yeah, it is
I
a matte
like-
finish.
The lining. I like the pattern. I like the red with the white. I like how the back looks like barcodes. I like the simplicity of it. Let's see the inside. The inside will be a determining factor.
I could show you the inside of The Last Witch Hunter. Also, put that.
Please
in
do
the factor.
actually, because I did not see the inside of the last Witch Hunter. Okay, pretty cool shot of them holding guns.
That's
I
actually
like
the
it
back
a lot.
shot of the Blu-ray for American Assassin.
You got the regular Blu-ray, not the steelbook.
No, this is the Blu-ray steelbook
Oh,
for
right,
American
not the
Assassin.
steelbook.
I just know that because I've looked at images of the back of both the Blu-ray and the 4K of American Assassin.
That was during that time when Lionsgate was releasing a steelbook and a 4K, but not together, like most normal companies, because Lionsgate is dumb.
So here, let me
The Last Witch Hunter. Okay.
get that one out.
God damn it! I like the glossier.
It's all on the left side, dude.
It's on the left side. Yes, I know. It's on the left side, but I still like the front and back enough to the point where I can forgive that one side of the inside has nothing on it.
Yeah.
I think
It's
I
basically
think-
the DVD, the cover of the movie that's on the Blu-ray, DVD, and the 4K.
I don't know. I mean, I think overall I like the front image the most, but I think overall as a steelbook, I think American Assassins just has nicer artwork.
Yeah, but let's see.
No, that's tough. For Valerian,
It says for Valerian and a law-abiding citizen, I was been searching in 750 bin for 10 fucking minutes because it was fucking buried with all the DVDs.
Yeah, I know. It's
That
ridiculous.
was this dude, and also I did find the steelbook for the Lords of Salem, the Rob Zombie movie. I found that.
Mhm. But you didn't get it.
Of course I did. Because
Oh, you did?
No, I didn't.
Oh,
Because I have this.
the lenticular.
Nothing much to it, but I love the image. So that's the reason why I got the lenticular cover.
It has the same image, anyways.
And I also found the let's see, what else did I find? I found the Sicario steelbook. I almost bought it. But the big problem was loose disc.
Yeah, you don't want scratches.
And I also found the steelbook for Hunter Killer, but guess what?
What, loose disc?
No, I have it already.
4K.
4K, and I got it for cheap. It was only $6 when I bought this, and
Where did you get it? Used store?
yeah, used store, the store that I
Wow.
kept telling you about that I used to go sell some movies to get credit back, and
Oh, right,
and
the
then
credit
buy
back.
some more. Yeah,
And that's how
this,
you actually got free stuff. I remember you told me.
that's how I got the Dexter seasons all for free.
Was that the used store that you would go to Goodwill and you scan the digital copies?
No, I can't do that with that store because they have all their Blu-rays, most of them in protectors,
Oh, okay.
like those security cases, so nobody steals them.
Right. But
And but when I found this one, it said $5.99 on the price tag. I was like, "You're coming with me."
is it a good movie?
It's okay.
Mm-hmm.
It's a solid 3-star movie.
It's an entertaining espionage submarine thriller in the vein of like old school Hunt for the Red October right here.
Something like K-19 The Widowmaker, but a little bit more, but kind of more on the Gerard Butler type of subgenre.
Right.
So
okay. And then Jared, to answer your
So sorry, go ahead.
So Jared, to answer your question, I know you're trying to collect the steelbooks, but I'm just going to be honest with you. Law-abiding citizen is not worth it. It's really one. The steelbook is very basic. It's the same cover as the Blu-ray, and two, it's just an average movie in my opinion.
Yeah, it's basically the same cover as this.
Yeah, it's the same cover as that, and it's not that good of a movie. At least I don't think it is.
But the only reason why I bought this is because it was very cheap. So
yeah, there you go. But again, also, even if you're looking for the steelbook, it's the same artwork.
I'm not going to get the steelbook. That was the same thing with
Well, no, I'm talking
Lords
to
of
Jared.
Salem.
Yeah,
I know, but
it's the same thing as
Lords
of
of Salem.
You know,
so
I don't know why they do that. Why did they release a Blu-ray and then a steelbook with the same exact image on the front?
That's also the reason why I didn't buy the which one is it? I think I have it right. Hold on, I need to turn around and get a better angle here. Oh, there we go. That's also the reason why I didn't buy the steelbook for this.
Same exact image.
Yep, same exact image, but it's a matte finish. And this one is kind of a more gloss finish, I guess you could say.
Yeah. And it's embossed a little bit.
Yeah, the title's embossed. You kind of got a little image of Jake Gyllenhaal popping out.
I heard really good things about that movie when it came out. I heard that it was actually probably just as good as Creed when it came out.
But don't watch the trailers. Oh, what happened? Very, very spotty CGI, to say the least. I'll give it that. Very spotty CGI. But that's also why I didn't pick up the steelbook for Hacksaw Ridge. So, Steven's. I don't know what's going on with Steven. He just left for some reason. I don't know what happened. But that's also why I didn't buy the Blu-ray steelbook for Hacksaw Ridge, because I have this, the better looking version, in my opinion, with a slipcover and also a nice gloss and matte finish steelbook. What happened?
Just happened. Don't know. I guess someone was mad that I was talking about steelbooks. Someone at Walmart was like, "Wait a minute, he knows about the 750."
But yeah, and that's also why I didn't buy the Blu-ray steelbook for Hacksaw Ridge, because I have the better looking edition on my shelf.
I have that steelbook, but I'm probably gonna sell it to get the 4K.
The Blu-ray one, right?
Well, I don't know if I'm probably just gonna get the 4K Amaray. I don't know if I'm gonna get the 4K steelbook.
But I love this steelbook, dude. This steelbook
I do, but I also really like the image on the Blu-ray with him holding the soldier on his shoulders. I don't know, it's tough.
Yeah, and also that's the reason why I didn't buy the Power Rangers steelbook, because guess what?
I really want to get that steelbook though. It's so nice.
But I think
So
they have the
nice.
better looking cover out of that because I got it with the,
Look, that's an amazing artwork. I'm not gonna lie. That's
I
an
got it with
amazing
the 4K slipcover.
I know that's so nice though, but and I know the Blu-ray Steelbook does not have the 4K, but
Well, because it's a Blu-ray Steelbook though.
I know, but it's so nice. And they also released like I think a Target exclusive. It's like a digipack or something. Oh wait, Red Supra, what's up, man?
Says went to Dollar General where the Blu-ray area found Mystic River, and Harold and Kumar 2-movie collection for both $5 each.
There you go. Cool.
Not very good deals.
I forgot to thank you for coming on to my stream a couple months ago, Red Super. That was cool.
Very
But
nice. But I
anyways-
forgot to show the. I kept forgetting to show the last movie I got today.
What'd you get?
This is actually an upgrade from Blu-ray. It's a recent release.
You had the DVD, or
No, I have
it's
the
an upgrade
Blu-ray.
from Blu-ray to 4K? Okay.
Upgraded from Blu-ray to 4K. Black Adam.
Why didn't you just buy the 4K to begin with?
Because it's the one that came with the. It's the one that came with this Funko Pop
Oh, right. I just okay.
that I already have, and
Okay.
I wanted this separately. So
Is Black Adam good? Just out of curiosity.
I actually really enjoyed this movie. I know a lot of people didn't, but I like
I'm
it.
just not high on the Rock anymore.
I don't know, because the reason why I think Dave Bautista and John Cena like outweighed this dude, no pun intended, because they actually did something different with their careers in regards to performances. Like, because if you remember, Dave Bautista was mostly known for playing these comedic type of roles in action movies, and
Yeah.
and now most recently with Knock at the Cabin, he played a much more darker and serious role. Like, and I was like, yo, if you give this dude the right role, he can act his ass off. Like,
I didn't end up seeing Knock at the Cabin. I'm a little bit
Okay.
Shyamalan out.
I really enjoyed it. Actually,
Okay.
I really enjoyed Knock at the Cabin. It's definitely not as good as Science, Unbreakable, or The Sixth Sense, or Split. And heck, hot take, Glass.
I actually kind of
Honestly,
like Glass.
I
I
love Glass.
kinda
Actually.
like
I
Glass.
love that movie.
I remember I was in the theater. Out of everyone in my family, I'm the only one who liked it.
Nobody else in your family likes Glass?
No. What happened was that because they didn't see Unbreakable, my mom and I were the only ones that saw Split, and then I saw Unbreakable right before we went to the movie. They picked Glass because they were wanting to see it, and then I'm the only one that came out enjoying myself. Ironically enough, I thought it was a good ending to the trilogy. I did.
That's like my only nitpick is the ending.
In fact,
Nice steelbook, but I got the Blu-ray.
I know the Target. I know the Blu-ray is nice, but I really like this Target exclusive as well.
That was a Target exclusive?
This was a Target exclusive. I pre-ordered it from Target. I remember. The shitty
Wow,
thing is,
I did not know that.
no, it looks like a Best Buy, right? It's a Target. You know how I know?
How?
I bought it from Target, and there's no freaking 4K. No 4K.
There is a 4K for Glass.
No. In the Steelbook,
Oh, right.
they did
I
not
thought
put
you
a
were meaning,
4K
like,
disc.
if you're meaning in general, I'd be like, yeah, there
No, in
is.
general there is. The whole trilogy's on 4K, but
Yeah, because where is it at? I have it.
Canada got this Steelbook with the 4K disc, but we didn't. Yeah,
I have,
I want
I
to
have
get
the
them.
best Shyamalan movie on 4K.
That is the best Shyamalan movie.
Yeah, everybody's like, oh, The Sixth Sense. Oh, Science. Nah,
You want
Unbreakable.
to know something about The Sixth Sense?
What?
So I don't like it, but I have a good reason why. You know why?
Why?
Because you know how everyone says don't spoil the twist?
Yeah.
When we were watching the movie, right? When we were sitting down all together watching the movie, I'm not going to say what happens because I'm not going to ruin it for anyone else. A person next to me who had already seen it prior said, oh, yeah, this happens. And I'm like, what? We haven't gotten that far into the movie yet. Why'd you tell me? It's like, it's kind of obvious. I'm like, but no, that's the twist. They told me the twist in the beginning of the movie. They told me the twist right in the beginning of the movie, and it ruined the Sixth Sense for me because that whole movie, you have to kind of not know the twist.
Some people have known the twist and still enjoyed the movie.
I mean, I'm not saying that, it's a bad movie. I'm just saying, like, that stigma and that irritation of ruining the surprise for me kind of ruined my first viewing because I was pissed.
Oh no, I feel that because like if that was like what's a good example? Like if the ending to hold on, sorry, my shelf is getting out of control here. If the ending to this show was ruined for me, I probably would have hated the finale.
Exactly, because it pisses me off. I saw the finale airing. So thankfully it wasn't ruined for me. But fuck, like I was like, why did you tell me this?
Yeah,
maybe I have to go back to the film now because I guess it's not fair to judge it like that. But man, that pissed me off. But anyways, so Knock at the Cabin. You say it's good.
Really good, actually.
Okay, I'll have to look into it.
But but I'm not spoiling that twist. I'm not going to.
Don't worry. You're a man of respect.
Yeah, and I don't want to ruin people's experience with Knock at the Cabin. That twist left me confused. Literally.
Like it didn't.
I was actually confused walking out of that movie. I was like, what was the twist?
I will say this. I also skipped
because like when it came to that twist, I didn't get it. Like, I mean, I'm not saying like I didn't get it because it was bad. Like,
you just were confused. Like, genuinely, how does it make sense?
So, like, when my dad and I were driving home after we saw that movie, I had to like do some further research on the twist because I was like, what is the twist?
Yeah, like where is it? What is it? How does it make sense?
And then again, I'm not saying anything.
Yeah,
I'm not saying anything because again, I don't want to make you mad.
No, you're not gonna make me mad. Don't worry.
Like as soon as I looked up that twist, I was like, oh wait, because of what happens at the end, that makes sense.
Okay, so you figured out how it tied in.
Yeah, I figured out how it tied in at the end with some of the stuff that occurred during the movie.
That makes sense.
And again, if I basically told you because it makes you think, don't listen to me on that because you might.
No. Listen, Luke, you're good, man. You're good. I get where you're coming from. Because I'm kind of curious about Knock at the Cabin.
Though, because a lot of people are gonna just gonna be triggering the comments and be like, "Oh, it's a movie that doesn't make you think." You're just not that good at remembering movies, and I'm like, excuse me.
Yeah, some people are dicks like that. Like they question your intelligence.
Because even though I love Glass Onion, the Knives Out movie, I love Glass Onion. Ooh. I predicted the twist within the first 15 minutes.
You know what? I'm going to be honest with you. As someone who just saw it recently and actually didn't like it, I did as well.
And sometimes, like predicting a twist can ruin the film. But because of Rian Johnson's script, that's the reason why it kept me entertained throughout the entire movie.
But here's the thing, without spoiling either Knives Out films, in my opinion, those films are so predictable in the most obvious ways that it was easy to figure out the twists. And that's what kind of infuriated
the twist
me.
In the first one, I could not figure out until of course, the third act. But with Glass Onion, I actually predicted it because, like, without spoiling anything, when it said who the letter was from, I was like, that's got to be him.
Right.
And again, I'm not spoiling anything by saying that because
my problem with both Knives Out movies is that they've got really kind of stagnant middles. Like, again, without spoiling anything either, in the Glass Onion, there's a lot, like a long flashback, and it's really irritating. And then the first Knives Out, you think you know something, and it goes on forever, and that kind of ruins any kind of guessing game for me. And honestly, I just don't like Blanc as a character. That's my take. I know I have a friend.
You don't like Benoit Blanc?
I do not like Benoit Blanc. I think that accent, that I'll tell you, that Southern fried. I think it's so hokey, and I just don't like the character.
You really don't think that fits Daniel Craig, huh?
It's not just that it doesn't fit Daniel Craig. It's that he literally sounds like, what's that rooster's name from Looney Tunes?
I
You know what I'm talking about, though, right?
Foghorn Leghorn.
Foghorn Leghorn. He sounds like fucking Foghorn Leghorn. But like
I
in the
didn't know
whole,
exactly. I just guessed. Like, was that it?
I'm pretty sure it's Foghorn and Leghorn. Let me look it up just to be sure, so I don't look like an idiot.
If you guys are gonna call us idiots, f off.
Yeah, f off. There's the finger, and you deserve it if you're gonna call us idiots. Let's see.
We don't know everything.
We don't know everything. I know very little. The difference is that I'm honest about it. Let me see. Foghorn Leghorn. The point is that it was Foghorn Leghorn. The point is that Benoit Blanc, I just don't find him as interesting as some of his other characters. I don't know. Maybe it's a personal thing.
Probably just personal because I love both of those movies.
I mean, I will say this. Also, another thing about Knives Out, for any of you who are considered blind buying it, do not, because here's the problem. The Steelbook spoils the twist.
What?
Oh, you didn't know that?
No.
So here's the thing. You know what the Steelbook looks like for the movie, right?
Yeah, it's a slipcover Steelbook basically with the characters. It's the theatrical
Now,
poster.
when you flip over that slipcover, there's a bullet hole in the form of like shattered glass. When you flip it over, that hole highlights and showcases the character in that cover who is the killer. Yes.
Why would they do that?
Well, because I mean, I guess for people who had already seen the movie, they would have bought the Steelbook anyways, I guess. But no, literally, if you flip the slipcover of the Steelbook around, it'll highlight who the killer is. Literally. Same thing with Cabin in the Woods. Huh?
Just buy this.
Well, yeah, buy that. Or if you've seen the movie, buy the Steelbook. But if you haven't, buy that. Because literally that Steelbook is like, that is the one thing, like, I was so close to watching unboxings, I didn't. Do not buy that Steelbook.
You saved yourself a little bit of time.
And then same thing with Cabin in the Woods. That Steelbook, if you slip off the slipcover, it reveals something.
Well, and the thing is that, like, here, let me remove this commentary real quick.
Yeah.
But the thing is that they reveal what's going on, like, not even like that long into the movie, and it shows you something that they're self-aware of how, like, of what they're trying to go for. Like, they just reveal it, and I'm like, that is a clever move. Like,
I know.
Usually they don't reveal it like that early. They keep it as a mystery, something like "Don't Worry, Darling."
Right.
But I love the fact that they revealed like what's going on so early on, because then we understand like why these creatures are just coming out of nowhere and attacking these college kids that are out in this cabin in the woods.
I want that bong from the movie, by the way. I want to get a prop of that bong.
I'm not getting that because I don't smoke, man.
I don't smoke weed. I have no interest in drugs and alcohol. I mean, as a prop.
I know, but I'm just saying, don't be smoking, bro, because
no, I don't smoke at all. No. I'm clean. I don't drink. I don't smoke. I don't vape.
Well, there's things.
I don't do any of that.
Well, if there's things that I drink a lot, I obviously drink a lot of soda, but I don't drink alcohol.
Right. No, me neither. Definitely not. No. But
because let me put this back really quick. Like I can drink something like this and actually feel good about my day.
Right. But alcohol is different. Also, alcohol tastes like diesel. I don't care what anyone says. That stuff tastes horrible. Ugh.
And that's why sometimes I wish my parents would lay off of that kind of stuff, because also alcohol can also ruin your personality.
It could, depending on your mood as well.
Well, and also if you drink too much alcohol, that makes you become abusive.
Oh no, yeah, absolutely.
A big example of that because of the Black Phone.
Oh yeah, because that dad was a dick. He
bro,
means well, but he's such a dick in that movie.
but honestly, when it came to the ending, I was like, oh god. Like, I mean, I wasn't like turned off because of that. It just like you feel that he was asking for forgiveness.
Well, it's better that he tries, you know? Like he
Yeah,
wants
and
to be
like
better.
I feel that because
Mhm.
even if I did something that was really wrong, like that's what I feel. Like I
Yeah.
cry and I also feel like I need forgiveness for that.
Well, and I like the way they actually wrote the dad a lot because in the beginning of the movie, you think he'd be that kind of dad that would be kind of irredeemable and would be killed off, but you realize that he's really kind of like protecting his kid and not wanting her to experience dreams, and that's all I'll say. And I really appreciate the way they write the characters in that movie. And again, it was the 70s, not everyone was clean cut. So,
Exactly. I love the way that they depicted that. It wasn't depicted with such rose-colored glasses. There
and
was
again,
there
I
was
still
kids pummeling each other bloodily. There was fights going on, abusive
Yeah.
parents. Like there was
Yeah,
like
and
fights all around Denver, like in that era.
yeah.
Fights everywhere. And
Oh yeah.
you got it. Like, and who do you got to give props to for that?
Scott Derrickson.
You said it best, man. Because Scott Derrickson doesn't depict things with rose-colored glasses. He looks at it from a real, like type of
Standpoint.
yes,
Realistic standpoint, realistic perspective kind of deal.
Yeah, very much more realistic type of view on a certain time period. And I got to say, let's see.
No way.
And my family hasn't even seen Endgame yet. The guy in front of the mic says everyone has see the Endgame. When Stark dies, right there, that made me piss my pants.
Why would that guy say that? Like that's such a dick move. Like
That'd be like saying that'd be like me spoiling the that'd be like me spoiling the twist for Knock at the Cabin.
Exactly.
And I don't want to do that.
It's the MCU. Things just can't help but getting out of control with story news. But still, when you're in the middle of a theater,
And,
you don't say that. Not at all. Inexcusable.
But also, I want to tell you, you better not come to the stream on Wednesday night.
Why?
Because we're gonna be spoiling stuff about Knock at the Cabin.
Oh, don't worry. Don't worry. I'll be sure to avoid the spoiler. I won't be there. I'll be there for the next one. No worries.
Well, I think we might be like for the first little bit of it, we'll just give our
your general
our thoughts on it and not get into our
and then you'll give the disclaimer for the spoilers and shit.
And then after we give our thoughts, I'll be like, in case you guys have not seen this movie, spoiler alert, you've been warned. We're going to be covering a lot of different points about this movie. So, like that.
And again, with Knock at the Cabin, I told my friend, I'm like, I don't know. It doesn't look interesting. But the more I thought about it, I'm like, this kind of could be interesting. This could be cool.
And again, it's one of those films that's going to warrant discussions. Like, you're going to want to talk about it, like, with other people after it's over.
Would you say it's one of his better films in recent years when compared to Glass and Split and
I think it's honestly his best film since Split.
Okay.
I mean, it's flawed for sure. But again, I can't overlook the incredible performance by Dave Bautista. I can't overlook that.
Good.
He is incredible in that movie.
Yeah, but Dave Bautista's he's good. That's kind of like the huge shocker that he's good in a movie outside of Guardians.
Dude, he is amazing in that movie. Like,
I'll trust your word on that.
And even though he's not in the movie for very long, I'm not spoiling anything by saying that.
That's fair.
But for the time that Rupert Grint gets on screen, he's good at it. Outside of Harry Potter. But I have to say, the trailers were just like it felt like they just gave away the whole movie, and I was like, I'm gonna be able to predict the twist.
Now, unfortunately, I've seen the trailers to the movie.
But then when I got to the film, it just subverted all expectations for me.
That's good when a movie can do that.
And Speaking of movies that subvert expectations completely, Summer of '84. This movie will subvert all your expectations.
I've heard it gets. The only thing I heard about that movie is that it gets really dark towards the end.
It has a ballsy final act.
Yeah, I hear it gets sadistic, but that's it. I don't know any details. I'll have to look at it eventually. But
This is
not
a great movie
ironically,
right here.
I will probably be watching it during the summer since I do need summer films to watch.
And this is one of them you should watch because it's the title,
Definitely.
Summer of '84.
Mhm.
And I did
I also heard-
want to get the 4K because the 4K cover does look a little bit better than
From
this.
Vinegar Syndrome, but
Yeah,
Vinegar
the Vinegar
Syndrome.
Syndrome. Well, the one that it's like a red background cover. If you know which one I'm talking about, the one that Cody Leach has.
I know who Cody Leach is. I like his channel. I just don't remember the one you're talking about. Let me look it up
Oh.
real quick. I mean maybe Cody Leach. As far as I know, Vinegar Syndrome are the only ones.
I know he has it because he showed it in one of his off the shelves videos.
I love those videos of his.
Let's see. Mr.
Oh,
Zach.
wait. I know you're talking about someone with the walkie-talkie.
Yes.
That's Vinegar Syndrome. That's the same one.
I did not know that was Vinegar Syndrome.
No. It's just under their Gunpowder and Sky label.
Basically like this one here.
Well, yes, but what happens is that what Vinegar Syndrome does is they have something called partner labels. So they team up with another label, another company, like that company you see right there, because this is before they teamed up with them, and they put out different Blu-rays.
Right.
So it's like an upgraded version of what you have already. Just technically, it's both Vinegar Syndrome and Gunpowder and Sky. It's weird.
For sure. But I gotta say what's up to my boy Zach.
Hey Zach, what's up?
What's up, buddy? He says, "What twist?"
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about.
To Knock at the Cabin. He didn't really
Uh.
care for that movie, which is fair. It's fair, but I really enjoyed it.
That's good.
I think it's kind of the same thing like how we felt about Megan. He thought it was okay, but I really enjoyed it.
Oh, that TikTok dance just cringes me out though too much. I ain't gonna lie.
But the thing is, though, it wasn't actually filmed through a TikTok phone or anything.
I know it wasn't, but it was done in that style. Like where
it
it's
doesn't even feel like one to me. Like
now, to be fair, the whole movie isn't that. I know that, but I don't know. I mean, I hear it's basically the same thing as the Child's Play reboot that came out in 2019.
And I will say that Megan is a little bit better.
Okay, that's kind of bold words because that's a pretty good reboot.
Like
that's kind of bold words.
Well, also because not just because
that's the steelbook for the first one.
No.
We're talking. I thought you were pulling up the steelbook from the first one. It looked like that.
For Megan?
No, for Child's Play.
I don't. Oh no, that's like right over here.
Oh, then what'd you pull out?
It's from the same producing team as this movie.
I still need to find the slipcover. I can't find it. It's at Best Buy, but no slipcover. You have to understand. I need that.
When it said, I knew it was by Blumhouse, but when it said also from the producers also of The Black Phone, I was like, I gotta check this out. Then,
okay,
because everybody should know me by this point. I love this
The Black Phone
much, and there's a good reason why I can never get this film out of my head in regards to quoting it from this guy, the grabber himself, played by my man Ethan Hawke. I love that movie so much, man.
It's a good one.
Let's see. Batista killed it in My Spy. I've never
really, dude. Come on.
See, top 5 most overrated films you've ever seen.
Okay, who wants to go first on this? Because today we're about to break some hearts.
Me.
Go ahead.
So, 1, Black Panther for sure.
Oh hell yeah.
This one's probably gonna get some controversy. The 2018 foreign film Burning.
I wanted to see it. I haven't seen it.
It's a good movie, but everybody just praises it like to no end, and I'm like, really? Okay. The Shape of Water definitely. It won Best Picture, and I don't think it even deserved to. Because, and I don't care what anybody says, even if you joke about that movie, fine. Because I know everybody likes to joke about that movie, like, oh, every movie where the chick fucks the fish. I don't blame them like that.
That is kind of funny though. It's basically fish fucking.
Yeah, but
keep going.
It's-
What are the next two?
The Worst Person in the World. I know everybody's gonna be shooting me for that, but so what? I didn't care for it.
And the next one I think is Crimes of the Future.
No, actually.
Really?
I think I might try to okay, good. I was making sure my my iPad was still open so I could look up one of them from last year if I could.
Okay, because when you're done, I have some.
Because I almost got it.
I'm about to break some hearts after you. Oh my god,
Okay.
this is gonna be great.
I know it's not really considered to be that great of a movie, but from some
What?
people I've heard it was incredible.
Okay.
Empire of Light, directed by Sam
Oh,
Mendes.
Have I heard of that? I don't think I have.
It just hit HBO Max last week.
Mhm.
I hated it.
Wow.
I know everybody was like, "Oh, it's actually really good. It's a decent Sam Mendes movie," and I was like, "Really?"
Sam
That was
Mendes
bad.
made another movie?
Yeah, after 1917, and I was like, "What was this? This was bad."
All right. You ready
But,
to hear
I'm
mine,
gonna move on
boys?
my camera up here for a second, so hold on a minute.
Y'all ready to hear mine? We'll wait for Luke to come back then. The hearts will be broken. The hearts will be broken. I just got to look through my list real quick to remember all the films I find to be overrated. And it doesn't mean I hate these movies. It just means like, well, you know, some of these movies are all right. They're not really that great. I don't really care for any of these movies on this list. There's some movies that I find overrated, but I still enjoy. But I'm mentioning ones that I just don't like, and y'all are gonna hate.
That's kind of what I was meaning for some.
Yep, I know. And I won't be mentioning the Batman because, like I said, I will be giving this film a second. Oh, you're in a different angle now. Like I said, I will be giving this film a second shot.
I'm on my bed,
right.
so
Let's go. Number 5 is going to be a tie since it's 2 Jordan Peele films.
Oh no.
Yes. It's not Get Out, it's Us and Nope.
Okay, Us I understand, but Nope.
Yes, absolutely Nope.
Dude, if Zach Goldberg was here, you'd be breaking his heart right now, man.
I do not care. I will tell it straight to his face. Nope was average to me. I want to keep David.
I loved Nope, but I will say though, I will say this though. The opening was just off to me. It was just like, well, it's not going anywhere. But then once something happens, I was like, oh, okay, that's what I wanted.
It's not that it was off to me. It's that I wanted more Keith David. I like the concept of the alien and how they explained it differently. But with that being said, they didn't go anywhere interesting for me. And honestly, to be honest with you,
I think it was the metaphors that Jordan Peele used for that kind of stuff for you.
Also, I'm not gonna lie. For me, and I understand where it comes from, Luke, I thought Daniel Kaluuya was really boring in the movie as his character. Really boring.
I almost wanted to say that because he was not reacting to anything.
But I get that it was a point for him to be that monotone, but he was just too dull. Like he took that role too much to heart of being too dull. So I did not care for those films. I think they're both mediocre and average. I love Get Out. You know what? To be honest with you, it's the opposite. I thought the trailers to Get Out sucked. I loved Get Out. I thought the trailers to Us and Nope were great. Didn't like those movies. And now my number 4. My number 4. Now, this is not in order, but I figured I'd mention these. The Blair Witch Project. Yes. Yes.
Damn it.
Yes. Yes. And I'm not just saying, look, I'm not saying this to be controversial. I genuinely find these movies overrated. I mean, I appreciate the marketing of the Blair Witch Project. I think it's smart in how they made it sound like that it was real, even though I don't know how people would find it to be real. I don't like the characters. I think they're very boring. And this is probably just me being a little nitpicky bitch, but nothing happens. I get that that's the point, but that doesn't make the movie engaging. So I don't understand the whole appeal to it. My number 3. Knives Out 1 and 2. I've already explained my reasons.
Don't explain them again. Just move on. You're going to make me mad.
Well, these are the hot takes that people are asking for. Number 2. Yeah, we're on number 2, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Candyman, the new one.
I'm sorry, what?
Absolutely.
Sorry, bud, but the new one's better.
Could not disagree with you more.
Everybody's going to punch me in the face for that, but I'm sorry. The new one is better.
I didn't care for it. I thought the way they tied it in was clever. We're not going to explain how, even though it's kind of obvious how. But I thought that it was kind of flat, and I just didn't like it. Now, there's no objective flaws I come up with. It's just a personal thing. I just did not like it. Number one, I'm looking through my letterbox to find the Big Freaking Kahuna. This one I probably won't get into too much trouble with. I probably will, but oof. Okay, you know what? Another try. Fuck it. 2 random movies, 2 completely different movies, but they have to be on here. Number 1 is Mean Streets, because I just don't find it to be Scorsese's best. Actually, no, wait. Mean Streets is an honorable mention. You know what the most overrated movie is? Avatar 2. Fuck it. It's Avatar 2. It's Way of the Water. Mean Streets can be an honorable mention.
Thank you.
And then Ready or Not's another honorable mention, along with the first Mad Max. But that's besides the point. But Avatar 2, are you fucking kidding me, James Cameron? We waited 10 years for just a...
Not even 10 years.
We waited over 10 years. Over 10 years. For a mid-movie. No.
Dude. And I got the first trailer I got when I went and saw Avatar was the Super Mario Brothers movie. And I was like, well, can April 7th just get here now? I'd rather go see that.
Exactly. I'd rather go see Mario. Avatar 2, you feel...
And dude, did you see that Super Bowl commercial for Super Mario?
I didn't watch the Super Bowl, so I didn't see it.
It's actually a plumbing commercial.
Oh.
Because, for Super Mario, because they were originally plumbers.
Right.
So...
Which makes sense.
And it has a really catchy song, though. I mean, I'm not going to tell you. I'll probably email you the link to the commercial.
Right. And then
So
I would like to see it. That actually does sound funny. And then another thing, I did not like the kid character. Spider, Kiri, Jake's kids. I did not like them. Thought they were irritating. I didn't like the fact that they brought back the Colonel. Like, why can't we have a new villain? No, Avatar 2.
We needed a new villain. So, but anyways, Jacob Hubbard, my man Jacob, what's happening, buddy? Says, currently driving from Ant-Man 3 screening. I'm here, but listening for a minute. What's up? Well, thank you, man.
I do want to ask about the top 5 underrated movies, but let's get to some of these other comments first. I've never seen The Drop.
Never seen The Drop either, but Jacob's like, Zachary, you beautiful human, I'm driving. That's funny. Fair enough.
I agree
Damn it,
with
Jacob.
you so much, Jacob.
Damn it.
I will never.
Let's see. Top 5 overrated. Blade Runner. Super bad.
Super bad. What? That's one of the funniest movies ever. Are you fucking kidding me?
God, dude. Now you're sounding like Seth right now, man.
Jennifer's Body?
Blade Runner 2049. I agree, but Jennifer's Body though.
Jennifer's Body's fucking awesome.
Thor: Love and Thunder. I mean, is that really overrated? A lot of people hated it.
Yeah, a lot of people hate it.
And the Batman.
With
I
the
cannot agree-
Batman,
I
I
cannot
would
disagree more.
incline to agree, but I know that if I watch this again, my tune will change. So I'm not going to put it on that list.
Good. Don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear anybody joking about Sparkle Edward Cullen anymore.
Okay, because I used to do that a lot.
Yeah,
I was just
because Robert Pattinson, or I should call
okay,
him
he's
now
a
Robert
good actor. I
Pattinson,
know he's a good, like in Good Time and as Batman, he's a good actor. I know he's a good
and he's
actor.
also in The Lighthouse. So
Oh no, yeah, but it's just funny to joke about that. But I won't.
I hate those jokes. I mean, at first they were funny, but now he's taking himself seriously with Batman, and I'm like, no more jokes about Edward Cullen.
Now, let me ask you a question. Top 5 most underrated movies you've seen from home video.
Wait, it was the same one up here.
Now, this one's going to be a lot more civil and fun.
No,
yeah, there we go. So, do you want to
I was
go
trying
first?
to find that, so I'll go first.
Yeah, you do that so I can look through my list.
One I will say, because I just watched this one for the first time not too long ago, and I don't hear anybody talking about this. This is a comedy. No one talks about it.
Okay.
Sex Drive.
I've heard of it. I don't hear a lot of people talk about it, though, so I don't know. Is it good?
It is one of my favorite comedies I've ever seen.
Wow. That high?
Mm-hmm. It is hilarious. Like, that is one of the funniest movies I've ever seen. Like,
that is high freaking praise, man.
It's that good, man. Like,
what's
if
it
any
about?
of you guys have never seen Sex Drive, please watch it.
Okay. That's fair.
Number 2. This is just in random order, so it won't really matter.
While you're doing that, I'm gonna look through my collection to see anything underrated.
Number 2. If you guys love Paul Walker,
oh, I know what you're mentioning. Hell yeah.
Running Scared.
Do it. Yep. Do it. Badass movie. Absolutely.
Why does nobody talk about Running Scared?
It's really good. It's a shame that people don't talk about it.
Everybody just remembers Paul Walker as Vin Diesel's brother in Fast and Furious. But they don't talk about Running Scared.
I know. I don't get it either. I really don't get it either. Because Running Scared is just his best performance, in my opinion.
Like, and actually, it's actually showing you that he's a great actor.
Oh no, yeah, he was a great actor, absolutely. And
he was a great actor, but it's just like if you want to see like his acting talents, watch Running Scared.
Shit.
Okay, I have to mention this one. Even though this was not my most underrated film of last year, I have to mention this one because I don't hear enough people like praising it anymore. Everyone's just like, it was a mid-action movie.
Okay.
Bullet Train.
Oh, Bullet Train. Yeah, I agree. Bullet Train is actually really underrated. Because I mean, a lot of people say it was fun, but they don't talk about it, and they don't
like. Here, hold on.
How of a movie it is. I agree. Very underrated.
Grab it.
That's a good one. I'm sure there's more underrated movies that I have.
You see?
Huh?
You see?
What?
You see this?
That's really good.
See? I bought this day one.
No, I don't blame you. It's a really good movie.
It's awesome. I had to buy this when it came out. I love Bullet Train. So that's 3, right?
That's 3?
Let's see. Sex Drive, Running Scared, and Bullet Train.
Okay, so you have 2 more.
All right. This is the one film from Scott Derrickson's filmography that nobody talks about.
Exorcism of Emily Rose, I'm assuming. I just guess.
Yeah, no one talks about it. And
It's really creepy.
It is creepy, dude. Like, if there's something that Scott Derrickson knows how to do,
It's creepy out.
yeah, creep you out. Like, because Sinister, dude, yikes.
And then you have that was 4?
That's 4. Yeah, I was just trying to think of my last one here.
That gives me time to put stuff away and think about it as well myself.
Let's see. My last one.
It's always tough to come up with shit that's underrated because you never know.
I think I just thought of it right now.
Uh-huh. What is it?
I don't think you're ready, dude.
Am I what?
I don't think you're ready, man.
I'm probably not ready. I'm never ready. What is it?
All right. This is the Steven Spielberg movie that no one talks about.
No one.
That I don't hear anybody talking about anymore.
Catch me if you
Are
can.
you ready? Wait. Oh, don't. Hey,
What?
I didn't say it yet.
Okay, tell me.
I can't tell you now because you just spoiled it. It's Catch Me If You Can.
Okay, well, I just assumed because a lot of people said that's his most underrated.
But if I had to have a second pick for that, The Lost World Jurassic Park.
I agree. That film does not deserve the hate it gets. It's not that bad.
A lot of people are just like, oh, it's the most boring out of the entire franchise. Well, have you not seen Fallen Kingdom?
That's true. Fallen Kingdom's dog shit.
Well, and honestly, 3 is worse. I hate the third movie.
I don't hate 3, but I see where you're coming from.
3 is terrible.
I mean, it's fun. But can I mention my 5 now?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, so I don't have them all, but these are the ones I can find. And these are ones I think a lot of people will enjoy. For Korean film fans, I don't know why I did that. This is New World. Highly, highly, highly underrated Korean gangster film about this undercover cop who's been in the undercover crime syndicate for years. And he still has not been let out. I believe the star from
Hold on.
Good Game is in this. Hey!
What's up, brother?
Hey guys, sorry I'm late. I was taking this girl to grandma's and I lost track of time.
No worries.
Oh, no, man. Good thing you hopped in.
Luke, you didn't get my reference, you silly boy.
But
What-
anyways,
oh.
we got
I was taking the girl to grandma's. I was
That makes more sense.
Sex Drive, dude.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I love that.
and then we have So New World, very underrated Korean crime film.
I'm gonna ask you I'm gonna ask you a question. I want a straight answer. You queer?
No.
God damn it! I knew it.
Hey, so is it okay if I answer the gentleman's question?
Yeah, go ahead.
So
Sorry, we're leaving you hanging, Steven.
No worries,
go
you go
ahead.
first.
Top 5 most overrated. Number 5, Gone with the Wind. I'm just gonna say it. Not nuts about
Fair
that.
enough.
Oh, overrated or underrated?
No, overrated.
Oh, okay.
Overrated.
Gone with the Wind. I'm gonna break my mother's heart to the Sound of Music.
Oh,
You're breaking my heart.
Look,
Breaking my heart.
the last hour is my biggest issue with Sound of Music. I think everything leading up to it is fine. It just goes on a little long. This is gonna be a real heartbreaker for a lot of people. WALL-E.
Oh.
Yeah.
Come on,
I-
it's
that
one.
was Grant.
The first-
You really
the
just broke
first-
my
the
heart
first
because
half
that
is
was the
phenomenal.
first movie ever. The first movie I ever saw in theaters.
I don't
Really?
hate it. I don't hate it, but
It was when I was 5 years old.
Wow.
my number 2. I guess I'll go with a Oscar winner on this one again. The Shape of Water.
Thank you.
It's a well-made movie. It's a well-acted movie. Now, this movie I genuinely don't like. You know what my number 1 is? Luke, I'm pretty sure you like it, so I'm really sorry, brother. I hate Hacksaw Ridge.
What?
You
I
hate it?
hate that
Wait,
movie.
but you hate it? Why do you hate it?
I hate it because the first half of it was so good and then it became a Call of Duty cutscene for an hour.
No, it did not.
Oh yes, it did. I'm sorry.
Oh no, it did
And then the
not.
last 20 minutes, it was kind of touching, and then it's over.
So wait, because it became a war movie.
Basically,
That's
yeah, and
nothing-
not a very good one.
Oh no.
Okay, you're just wrong.
So the comments are lighting up, I bet.
You're just
Hold
wrong.
on. Let's see.
That is just completely
see.
incorrect.
Let's see. I'm not here at Jurassic
Oh
Cake.
my god!
I know,
that's
Jacob,
like-
but Jacob, I feel bad saying that because I hate because of the way that I hate Jurassic Park 3 because I know Jurassic Park is his favorite movie of all time. So
Luke, can I add one more that I think is a
Oh no, please! I'm genuinely curious. Add one more.
I gotta add one. I actually have to add one more too.
Okay.
Citizen Kane, I think, is overrated.
You know, I
Look, it's a film I respect. I
yeah.
respect the legacy of it.
I didn't get
God,
it too
it
much
is
on the
boring.
first viewing, to be honest. I didn't get it too much on the first viewing.
Here's the thing. I both disagree with you and I see where you're coming from at the same time. It's one of those situations where it's like, look, I get it. No, you know what I'm gonna add is see you, Jacob. You're awesome, bro.
Let's see. I'm gonna read out Jared's quick. It says top five
Smoking
most underrated.
Aces.
Kill the Messenger. Smoking Aces. Joe
Smoking
Carnahan.
Aces.
Let's go. Eri, Maze Runner, and Assassination.
Assassination's good. It's good.
I liked the first
Oh, wait.
Maze Runner a lot.
Before we let's see. Facts.
You know what? I would put that in the top 10 too. I still have not seen Frozen 2.
I don't get the love for Frozen, dude.
I never saw Frozen 2. I wasn't reviewing movies
Good man.
regularly. I'm probably going to have to, though, pretty soon since they're making a third one. By the way, Toy
Why
Story
are they making a
5
third
doesn't
one?
need to be-
Jesus.
Wait. Can I go back to my top 5 underrated films real quick, though?
Yeah,
Really
go
quick, yeah.
All right. New World, underrated Korean gangster film. Hell Hath No Fury. Direct to video, but don't let that stop you. This is really damn good. Feels like a Peckinpah directed one location action thriller. It's really good.
Nice.
So
Flash-
basically, if Straw Dogs is morely in one location.
It's not like Straw Dogs, but I mean I haven't seen Straw Dogs. It's
But
not
the
like
reason why I'm
Straw
saying
Dogs.
that is because that's actually the original is directed by Sam Peckinpah.
Yeah.
So-
But I mean that in the sense of like slow-mo, gritty, squib-filled action and kind of like questionable characters.
Right, yeah.
Now this film you guys have probably never heard of. It's called Clash. This movie's from Egypt.
I haven't heard of any of these so far. So
Yeah, so these are really underrated.
and I still
Um,
liked it.
But
Tom Hanks even recommended this film. This is really good. Really good one.
Really?
Thriller. Yes. The Big Racket. Really good Polizio Tesci film.
Damn.
Fabio Testi. Yes, it's his name. His name is Fabio Testi.
Fabio Testi.
Nice.
yes,
Why does it
but,
almost sound like Miss Tasty from Sex Drive?
badass movie? And then this is one of my most expensive Blu-rays, but Gangnam Blues. You have to
Nice.
see.
I got some
Really good,
movies
But
too.
Grant,
I haven't even heard of
this was one of the ones I put on my underrated list, and you'll be happy about this because you were on for this one that we did.
Okay.
Bullet Train.
Does it count though as underrated if it made a lot of money though? Because Bullet Train did.
I'm not saying that.
know.
It's because when I talk to a lot of people, they're like, "Oh, it's fun but forgettable." I'm like, "No,
I like Bullet Train. It was a good.
I
movie.
love this movie, dude. I love this movie."
I
I love
liked it even
it.
better the second time when we all watched it, but I think that was partly because me and Alex spent most of the time talking about throwing off our criterions. But
I
that's always
think-
fun.
thought that was for Sonic 2, though.
We kind of did it for both.
Call of Duty cutscene though. Holy shit.
I'm sorry, guys.
fair
I
fair
don't- but
enough,
I
though.
don't
Fair.
understand.
That's fine.
What happened to the wife? What happened to the dad? What happened to all the people we got to know for the first hour of that goddamn movie?
They weren't in the war.
I don't care. They should have had an epilogue or something, other than the freaking text at the end. Like, and you know what's even funnier? I saw it in the Best Picture like marathon, and literally there was this dude next to me. It's like old Vietnam War looking dude sitting next to me and like Moonlight, gay. That's the first one. I'm like, best movie of the day. Lion. That was good, I guess. But when's the action gonna start? And then Hacksaw Ridge. Oh, that movie. And I was just like,
Let's see.
okay.
Bullet Train is just the biggest crossover of Hollywood's most iconic actors and singers. I disagree. There's more to offer in Bullet
That's
Train.
not like an insult, though. To be fair,
It does. That's the reason why I'm saying I disagree, because there's
think-
actually a lot more to offer in Bullet Train.
well, I'm saying that's not. Well, yeah, that's
It was-
true.
It was also a really good Bad Bunny audition tape for El Marta.
I love that. But that'd be like saying that what's a good example? Like Bad Bunny like audition like for like a really low budget horror film that he just only made like a small cameo in. Like that'd be like saying, "Oh, Bad Bunny auditioned for Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey."
Okay.
There's no way in hell anyone auditioned for Winnie and
Hey guys, can I talk about
what he
my
did.
last-
not
It
even
was
as
just-
a joke. Not even as a joke. Who even?
my last overrated?
Yes.
Go ahead.
No, actually do. I'm curious.
This is the case where it's the inverse, though, because it's a movie I loved. I gave 5 stars to. But I still feel like it's overrated. Luke, you have every right to kick me out when I say this.
But is it really that bad of you if I
Top
start?
Gun Maverick, I'm sorry. Top Gun Maverick.
Damn it.
This is why. I'll explain why.
Well,
It's a
wait, I'm
great
confused. You gave it 5 stars.
It's a great movie. My problem is it's taking all the thunder out of every other movie from last year. That is my issue with Top Gun Maverick, and if it wins Best Picture, it's just going to keep doing it. So
To
I'm kind of
be
like,
fair,
yeah.
is there really a lot of movies that can compete with Top Gun Maverick?
Well,
For me, like if you're talking about me though,
No.
absolutely not.
I mean, it's my number 3. It's pretty damn good.
I think
Like
for me,
that is a film. Like
you will
usually when it comes to my list, I have to say this. When it
Okay.
comes to my list of rankings for number 1 movies of the year, see, sometimes I will have one and it will stay throughout the rest of the year, but other times I will have one that comes in right at the last second to take that spot. Because in 2021, I had that happen because I had the Suicide Squad as my number 1 for a while
Mhm.
until I saw Last Night in Soho, and that took my number 1 spot.
Still have not seen Last Night in Soho.
And then
It's really good.
I had the Batman at my number 1 for a little while when I saw that in theaters.
Mhm.
And then I saw Top Gun Maverick, and no movie has beat that ever since.
Fair enough. Here's the thing. It's a great movie. Do not get me wrong. It's a great movie. But if we're talking personal ranking from last year, now, Luke, I know you watched at least some of my stream on Sunday. So I think I put it in at like something like, if we're talking from up to down runner-ups, it was like ranked number 40, maybe. But keep in mind, I saw like 250 movies last year.
Holy
So-
shit! How?
I saw around 200.
I have no life, that's how. So, like, yeah. But I liked the movie a lot. I've seen it 3 times. But I think it's just a little, just a tad bit. It's not the best thing since sliced bread to me. Just by a little bit.
I never made it out to be the greatest thing since sliced
I know,
bread. It's
not
just
you. Not you, Luke.
I know, but I'm just saying,
Yeah.
like, because that was a film that impacted me even on first viewing, like, because and that's the reason why, like, it's in my favorites of all time because it has stuck with me ever since.
It is. And I'm also not trying to backlash it because it's popular, because I hate people who do that. It's more just like, how do I put this? I would easily watch Top Gun Maverick 4 or 5 more times. Like, soon. Like, if someone was over at my house and said, hey, you want to watch Top Gun Maverick? I'm like, yeah, sure, why not? Because it's a movie I could watch again. But to me, it didn't rip my guts out like some of my very best movies of the year, or really got under my skin in the same way that they did for other people. I love the movie. That was a good movie. But, yeah. Now, I wanted to say, if you're talking underrated, though, can I tell you guys my underrated?
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Well, first off, I think you pointed this out, Luke, or somebody pointed this out. If we're talking this year, I'm just going to do like an honorable mention from this year first. The Outfit with Mark Rylance. Nobody freaking saw that movie, and that it also was ranked low on my overall list, but I felt like I needed to mention it because I'm like,
I really enjoyed The Outfit. Like, that
I've seen it
was
twice.
big surprise, man. I
I
want to
think it's
watch it
okay.
again, but it's not. Again, it's not a perfect movie,
No,
but I definitely want to watch it again though because it was really good.
People slept on that movie unfairly.
Very much so slept on. But I think, well, if we're talking about hated, I mean, I kind of feel like this one's the most slept on besides Bullet Train is Amsterdam. I feel like Amsterdam is really slept on.
You know what? I didn't love Amsterdam, but I liked it a lot, and I liked it a lot more.
That's what I'm saying. I didn't love it, but I really enjoyed it to a certain degree where I felt like it's being kind of slept on.
It's a really good movie. It's a weird one, and it's kind of a little messy, but it's always interesting. It always kept my attention.
I just didn't like, but the reason why though is because I didn't really care for everything that happened in the third act.
You know what? Are you talking when Robert De Niro becomes kind of more prominent in the plot? Because to me, that was the part that tied it all together and made me go from just kind of liking it fine to really liking it, was that element.
I don't know. I was really morely enjoying the mystery elements of the film, like what was going on.
Mm-hmm.
But it was just, I think it was mostly that kind of tanked it a little bit. But again, also the pacing was kind of bad.
Well, you know what everyone says is their least favorite part of it, and it's weirdly my favorite chunk of the movie, is the time where all the stuff with John David Washington, Christian Bale, and Margot Robbie in Amsterdam when they're becoming friends and like getting to know each other. That stuff.
I love that stuff. Like, that was great.
That to me was the most David O. Russell-y type of stuff, and that's why I liked it. Like the stuff with the teacup, the quirky stuff, like where she's showing the teacup with like the metal on it. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. That's stuff I like the best.
And I was actually looking through my 2022 list again. I have another honorable mention for underrated film. Even though it did make a good amount of money and it got greenlit for a sequel, I don't feel like enough people are praising it on the level that I do.
Okay.
Violent Night.
Wait, is Violent Night actually getting a sequel?
It is getting a sequel. It got greenlit for a sequel.
I agree, sir. So Violent Night, a.k.a. the one that film critic Luke Ponto got freaking didn't you get on like some of the ads for it, for like the blurbs? That's rad. Violent
what do you mean? Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, on Twitter.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
I did. I got recognized by the film's Twitter page.
Yeah.
Because they saw my review.
And that actually, you know what? Actually, that leads me to my first underrated. That's what jolted me, and it's not Violent Night, but it's something made by the same filmmaker. It has a 19% on Rotten Tomatoes. I am sorry. I can always watch this movie on cable. Hansel and Gretel Witch Hunters, baby. I love
Fair enough.
Movie. I love that movie. See, that's a movie, it knows exactly what it is. It's short, it's sweet, and it leans into it.
Wait, I got to read this comment here because I did hear about this. That Plane is getting a sequel.
Yeah, and it's called Shit. So I guess the same guy got a promotion. Who names the movie? I'm looking for...
I know, but I need to watch Plane at some point. I've been wanting to watch it since it hit theaters. My theater never got it.
Oh, I thought you saw it a couple weeks ago. I thought it finally got it. Okay.
No, it didn't, unfortunately. But at least though, I did get to check out Knock at the Cabin. So
I gotta tell you guys right now, I am pretty close to having a top 10 already of 2023. I have about 9 movies I've given 5 stars to already.
Shin Ultraman would definitely be in mine.
Shin Ultraman is one of mine. Shin Ultraman is one of
mine. Mine's a no-brainer.
Missing's in my top. I think that's my number 6 right now. Because
I saw the movie twice in theaters now.
Of the movies that have been like widely released in theaters that aren't Sundance movies, I think Infinity Pool is in there. I think Infinity Pool is like my number 3.
When Project Wolf Hunting comes out onto streaming, I'm gonna see it, and then we'll see if it enters my top.
Also, you know what's my number 4? Hold on a second. Movies and Trains. Alex, I'm sorry, but Skinamarink. I finally watched it, and you know what? You know what I gotta say though about Skinamarink?
I heard nothing happens in that movie.
Okay, here's the thing. Narratively, yes, but it had a weird alchemy on me that I feel like not everyone is gonna have.
Yeah, fair enough.
I am a horror junkie, okay? Terrifier 2 didn't make me leave the lights on. I wasn't looking for Art the Clown under my bed. Whatever, I can do extreme. Skinamarink made me want to turn on every light in my house after I watched it. and that like never happens. I think the last
But
time
like,
that happened,
but I have to say,
it's
like,
the mood of it is really creepy, even though nothing.
yeah,
Really,
I'll have to check it out at some point.
But does the mood make
But
it a
speaking
good
of
movie?
it does. It does. If you look at it from the perspective of it's an art film, it's not like a narrative. It's an experimental film. It's like, have you ever seen Mad God? It's kind of
Yes, I
like that.
love Mad God.
he
It's
has,
kind
I
of
have
like
not.
that, and that Mad
So-
God is about mood and visuals, and not so much about dialogue and characters.
Yeah.
Well, it highlights its story through
But,
its
um,
visuals and through
But
following.
guys,
Mm.
it's getting
Huh?
really late over here, so I think I'm gonna have to
Yeah.
wrap this up. So
Okay, can I just tell you my last couple underrateds because I never really got to.
yeah, really quick. So
Yeah, I would put in. You're talking about underrated comedies. Sex Drive is a good one, but you already picked it. I would go. You know what else? Mouse Hunt. Did you guys ever see that movie? Super
Mhm.
underrated, funny ass movie. With Nathan Lane, the great Nathan Lane. Another one that a lot of people don't talk about. It came out in 2010, and I saw it. It was I saw it in the theaters, and I was like, that was pretty funny. And then it was on TV all the time for like 2 years, and I really fell back in love with it. She's Out of My League with Jay Baruchel and T.J. Miller. That movie is
Oh, yeah.
really a really great rom-com. Also, speaking of Bros, I'm just gonna say it. I already watched that movie.
Yeah.
So yeah.
very good movie. So yeah, we're gonna head out tonight, guys. So peace out.
See you, everybody.